I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
The Quran has mentioned if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
All right, hello everyone, and may the Lord bless you, and we pray that tonight we will have a good time together and we will have more Muslims to be delivered out of the satanic cult of Islam. And today our challenge, as usual, Muslims really cannot answer us and they cannot explain their own religion. They can't explain anything. And today we will see if we have any Muslim he would like to join us. Do we have any Muslim in the Discord would like to join us? Any Muhammadan would like to join us? If you are a Muslim, Muhammadan, you like to join us, please request to speak and we will be happy to have you. Remember, if you are rude, we will be rude with you. If you are a nice person, we will be nicer. So don't be rude. It's not for your best. There's no point of being rude. All right? And yeah, people in the chat, please use nice language, because here we want to be doing our best to deliver the truth to Muslims. We are not here to fight with anyone, you know. Now, some people, they might deserve, you know, whatever they ask for. But we will do our best not to go down to their level, right? I know there is somebody in the chat, but his icon is so black, I see nothing there. Let us see. Who is?
Hello?
Hello, yes.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Are you a Muslim?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, that's good. Why you are saying alhamdulillah? Because you are a Muslim.
What do you mean, why?
Why you are thanking Allah for being a Muslim? Is it I mean, is because of Allah you became a Muslim, or because you made a choice you became a Muslim?
It's because of Allah.
Yeah, so it's destiny, right?
Of course.
Okay. And as long as a destiny, so I am a Christian too because of Allah.
Prove it.
You just said that to me.
Yeah, but I'm right and you're wrong.
No, you just said that you are a Muslim, you did not make a choice because Allah made you Muslim. Okay. Based on this, I am a Christian because Allah made me Christian. Why Allah?
But you don't believe in destiny?
No, we don't believe in destiny.
So then you can say that?
Yeah, so I can say that, but you Muslim, you call the non-Muslim kuffar, but who is the one who made them kuffar is Allah. So what is the fault of somebody he is a Buddhist or atheist, or somebody he don't want, you know, he is a Hindu, or someone is a Jew or a Christian? If Allah is the one who made everybody have a religion as he chose, not as we choose, so what the point?
Allahu Alam.
What does that mean, Allahu Alam?
Allah knows.
Allah knows? You don't?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
But why you don't? Why
maybe that person's a bad person. Who knows? Allah led them astray.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Based on what you just said, Muhammad himself was a bad person, because, and you just said Allah led them astray. which mean if Allah is the one who lead people astray, so what the devil he do for a living? That means Allah is Satan.
No. Like God hardens their heart, and then their own desires, they follow their own desires instead of following God.
No, you just said Allah led them astray. Everybody heard you. You said Allah led them astray. It's not themselves led themselves astray. And then the Quran, as I know, do you know the name of your book?
Yeah, the Quran.
What the Quran mean?
It means recite or recitation.
Who said that to you?
My Imam.
Well, he is not he's an ignorant, because if the Quran is a recitation, so it should not be a book.
But no.
Yeah.
You write down the recitation on a book.
So you are saying Allah, he did not send a book, he sent recitation only.
Yeah, but the scribes wrote it down.
Who?
The scribes.
Like who? Like Abdullah ibn Sarh, the one who said he heard your prophet speaking about the baby is made. According to him, Allah gave him the verse, and then he says, praise be to Allah, the best of the creators. And then Muhammad, he says, write it down in the Quran.
Okay.
What okay? He just took what the guy said. Abdullah ibn Sarh, he was one of the scribes of Muhammad, and he said, not Muhammad, not Allah, he said, فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. Muhammad, your prophet, he said to him, okay, you know what, put it there in the Quran. And then this scribe, he said to him,
is that a hadith?
Yeah, this is in your book, I can show it to you. And this is about the chapter 23. Chapter 23, verse number 14. So the guy, he says, Tabarakallahu, which means blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. You're a prophet, he liked it. He said to him, put it in the Quran. But then the guy, he said,
chapter 19, verse 23?
Chapter 23, verse number 14.
Oh, okay. Chapter 23, verse 14. Okay, let me read it.
Okay.
Wait, this is talking about the sperm drop?
Yeah, one of the funny things in the Quran about how the baby is created, the sperm. Yeah.
Yeah, where does it say that Muhammad said this?
No. In the
this is a lost.
If you read about this story here, you will see that this person, he is the brother of Uthman ibn Affan. He's a big shot, not anyone. And then Muhammad, he commanded to kill him. He left Islam. And then he went and like when Muhammad, he conquered Mecca, Uthman, he protected him and he asked for burden for him. So this guy, he exposed Muhammad, and Muhammad, he copied Quran from him. How Muhammad, he claimed that this is from God.
Where are you getting this from, a hadith?
From your books. If you go to Al-Qurtubi as an example. You speak Arabic?
A little bit.
All right. So let us see here. Here we go. I will give you the link. Okay. As long as you are saying.
But how do I know this is not da'if?
Well, in Islam, everything is da'if. Muhammad is da'if. Allah is da'if. Everybody is da'if. So you see how this religion is based on da'if. I mean, I did not mention to you anything. You said to me it's da'if. So da'if.
No. I said, how do I know it's not da'if?
Well, if it is da'if, why it's in your book, and why they are saying, and by the way, da'if is accepted still, in case you do not know what da'if means. Da'if is not a junk. Da'if
means weak.
First of all,
yeah, I know. If it's munkar, then it's
first
not
of
accepted.
all, it's not da'if. It's not da'if. It has vitamin D and A and B and C and all the vitamin. It's a big fat story. And this is why it's in your books. This is the official Islamic government of Saudi Arabia. I just gave it to you. You can open it. So here it says that this is about Abdullah ibn Sarh. He is the one who says this sentence. And then Muhammad told him to write it down. And then the guy, he said, well, if Muhammad is a messenger of Allah and I received Quran before him, well, I am prophet too. And this is how we discovered that Muhammad obviously is a false prophet.
So Al-Qurtubi says that a person said this and it wasn't Allah who spoke it.
Yeah, you know.
Then Al-Qurtubi is wrong because in the Quran it says we is Allah speaking.
It doesn't matter who. I mean, I just told you the story.
If
My
if
friend.
it goes against the Quran, then we throw it out.
What against the Quran? What do you mean? This is he is the one who made the Quran.
Who, Ibn Masud?
No, the guy Abdullah ibn Sarah, he was a scribe of your prophet. Your prophet supposedly did not know how to write, how to read. This is what the Muslims say, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this guy is sitting down writing Quran. Muhammad is reciting for him, and he arrived to the verse where we are showing you on the screen, where it says ثُمَّ أَنْشَأْنَاهُ خَلْقًا آخَرَ, where it says, and then we brought it forth as another creation, and Muhammad he stopped. So this guy, he said, he liked what Muhammad said. So he said, oh, blessed be Allah, the best of the creators. Muhammad, he heard him saying that, so he said to him, okay, you know what, put it there. But the guy, he said, but I am the one who said that, not you, Prophet. He said to him, it came to me, true. It came to me as it came to you. It came to me as it came to you.
No, that's not true, man. That's not true.
What do you mean not true?
Then Al-Qurtubi is wrong if he says this. How does Al-Qurtubi know? Was he there?
How Sahih al-Bukhari knew he was there?
Yeah, but he collected the hadith. What hadith does Al-Qurtubi use for this? What's the name of the hadith?
Well, no, there's tons of hadith. You know, which one you want?
No, like the one Qurtubi uses for this, what's the name of the hadith?
Okay, let me give you some reference. All right.
And then I want to check the isnad.
You know, for me, I don't care which hadith he is using. I just gave you.
Because Ibn Kathir, right? When
Ibn Kathir, my friend, Ibn Kathir, first of all, he was like a YouTuber in his time. Ibn Kathir is not really a big deal scholar. However, do you accept Ibn Kathir? If we show you Ibn Kathir, you will say Ibn Kathir is an idiot. And you said
no. Ibn Kathir, right? He recorded stuff even if, like, he would say something, right? And then he would say someone said it, right? It doesn't mean that he agrees with it.
Yeah.
He's just recording something.
Well, here, this guy, he mentioned who? Like here, this is mentioned in the book of Al-Baydawi, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, even An-Naysaburi. So all those books, all of them speak about this story. So it's not in one place. And this is your Muslim, this is your highest scholars of Islam. So I give you now Al-Qurtubi, I can give you the other books. And why they want to put it there if it's not true? Why your highest scholars?
The problem is, right, even if, right, how can this guy know something about embryology? That's a miracle. Because no one in the 7th century knew this.
Okay, let us talk about the embryology in the Quran. I find this embryology is the most stupid thing ever. Look what it says. According to the Quran, Allah, he made the sperm a dead blood. And then the dead blood grow and became a lump, and then the lump become a flesh. Here's what it says. What it says? It says alaqa is the blood. This is your Muslim translation in front of me on the screen. It says that.
No, that's not. Alaqa doesn't mean blood.
It is mean not only blood. It is a thick dead blood. Alaqa is when somebody he injured himself.
Dem is blood, not alaqa.
Huh?
Dem.
Alaqa is a dead blood. If you injure yourself. Then that blood, like in the top of your skin, let us say you cut yourself or your hand, whatever it is, you know, then your body, God, he gave us the ability to protect ourselves, from infection. So the blood will dry over your skin and will make a patch, and that to heal until the skin is healed. Then that blood, dead blood, will be gone, will dry out, and will fall apart. So your prophet, he is saying, claiming that God told him such a thing, which is very silly, and there's no way this can be from God. Look what it says, that the sperm, you know, become a dead blood. And you are saying to me how Prophet Muhammad knew this? What Prophet Muhammad knew? This is horrible.
Okay, let me go to the dictionary and look what alaqa means, okay? Let's see.
Okay.
It's telling me, It means something that slings, something that hangs, something that clings.
Yeah, that is the dead blood. Something that hang. You are searching Google?
I'm in Al-Ma'ani.
Al-Ma'ani.
Oh, it's telling me blood clot was one of the definitions.
This is the one. This is the blood clot. So this is a blood clot which will never grow. It's dead. This is why it's clot. Blood clot kill people, not make people. People who have heart attacks simply because of a dead clot, blood, block their heart, and they will not be able to receive blood to the rest of the body. So you said how my prophet knew this. Same time, if you search right now in Google, how many days a sperm can live inside the human being, inside the women?
40 days.
40 days? That's what your prophet said.
Yes, 40. He's right. 40 days.
What the doctors they say?
Then they're wrong.
Oh, the doctors are wrong. Scientists, you know why they are like, you know, they don't know about Muhammad anything.
Yeah, because science changes all the time.
Okay. Maybe women they change too. So
science is always evolving.
I see. Okay. Well, according to science, you know, I don't know. I thought Muslims they believe that science agree with the Quran. Suddenly, the Quran now is right and science is wrong. You know, I made a book. It's called, you know, like Quran and Science. You know, and prove that this Quran is not only not a book of science; it's a book of horrible fiction, ignorance stories. And look what you did now. If we go to Google
but where does it say? Where does it say that the sperm lives in for 40 days? Can you show me that?
It's you who said that, not me. You forgot. You have a short memory.
Yeah, but can you? If he said it, then I agree. But can you show me he said it?
That's fine. So you said to me, I did not say anything about the 40 days. You said, not me, that the sperm live for 40 days. So are you saying to me that you said that, but you do not know where it says that? How you confirm that this is what Muhammad said if you never heard it before? How you know?
No, I'm saying if he said it, then I agree. But I'm asking, can you show me where he said it?
But I did not say that. It's you who said that. So how come you do not know where it is? But you are the one who said to me.
Oh no! Because I assumed that you were gonna say that, so I just said I agree with it.
Okay. You agree with it blindly. You do not even know where it is.
I assumed you were gonna mention the 40 days, but I want to see the source.
I see. That's very nice of you.
Yeah, because I've heard you argue.
You are very like you are a step ahead of me, right? Like before Christian
I already
say it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here we go. This is the hadith here. As you see, this is your prophet, Dr. Muhammad himself, saying that the messenger of Allah, the truthful and the receiver of the truth. He's a receiver of the truth. I mean, who can receive truth like me? Nobody. And this is the truth. He said as saying, informed us as saying, the creation of a human being gathered in the form of semen in the womb of the mother for 40 days. Who in the world?
Yeah, that doesn't mean that the semen stays semen. It's just like saying like the semen, it starts off as semen and then it evolves inside of it.
First of all, my friend, the semen don't go to the womb. Secondly, semen don't live for 40 days. Semen live only for 5 days maximum. So your prophet obviously is fabricating things. In the same time, look at the stages of a creation. Again, you see here the Muslim, they lie in the translation. It says it become a clinging thing. No, it become a blood. So the semen does not grow, and the semen is not what make the baby. The semen activate the egg, deliver the DNA, fertilize the egg, and deliver the DNA of the man, and then the egg will multiply the cells. It's not the semen become a baby. According to your God, Aka Muhammad, the semen is the one who is growing. Actually, I have a friend, to be honest with you. He had sex with his wife. This is a true story, by the way, even though we have no witnesses of it. And then, he have some orgasm in the floor. And they went vacation right after, I mean, they are hot people, what you can say. So they went vacation, they did not clean. And when he came back, he found 7 kids in his room. He was wondering, what the heck is that? He said to his wife, who is those? She said, those are your kids. You forgot? You drop your semen here. 40 days after, you know, actually more than 40 days, they went to Hawaii. You know, it took them some time. It was
what's it called? Sorry, Ibn Kathir says that the sperm has to attach to the egg of the woman.
Ibn Kathir said that. Your prophet says the opposite. Okay, you see, Ibn Kathir, he came hundreds of years after your prophet, and now the things is more, people are more educated and more smart. I told you, Ibn Kathir is a YouTuber at that time. So he is way. Yes, it's not up to him. Okay, who is the one? Listen,
the sperm,
who you take, Ibn Kathir or your prophet?
Yeah, I can interpret the sperm being in the womb, right? Because it says the sperm goes inside the womb. Yeah, well, the sperm does go inside of the womb.
Is that what happened? The sperm go inside the womb?
Yes. What is the womb? Can you tell me what the womb is?
So the vagina, egg, right? The egg is located in the womb?
No. It says the sperm goes inside of the womb. The womb is the vagina.
The womb is the vagina now?
Yes.
The womb is the vagina. Oh, okay. You know, well, based on this.
Yeah, look up what the womb is. You can look it up. Okay, what is the word in Arabic that he uses for womb?
Your prophet, he says, in fact, your prophet, he did not even say the word womb. He says button. Button means belly. You see, the Muslim translation is a false translation. If you read in Arabic, it says, Batna ummihi arba'ina yawman. So, according to your prophet, you go inside your stomach. The sperm go inside the stomach, not inside the womb. There's no womb. In Arabic, there's no womb. It says button. Yeah.
Well, probably it's just referring to the
actually,
sperm.
In different hadith, your prophet, he said, they are not sure. They said 40 days or 14 months or 14 years. The sperm stay inside the woman 14 years. Sorry, 40,
that has to be da'if.
40 years. 40 years. What do you mean da'if? Come on, show respect, man. I mean, what's wrong with this religion? Everything is da'if. Let us read together. Here, let me post the link for everybody, so those who they are in Discord can see what we are showing. The Messenger of Allah. I want you to focus with me here. This is very serious. This is science. Okay. This is a pure science. Not easy. Not easy for us, all of us. We doctors, engineers, lawyers. I mean, we are getting dizzy here. The Messenger of Allah said, sorry, this is not about the womb. Sorry. This is about the Dajjal. It's my mistake. Yeah, I did read it wrong. Yeah, this is about the Dajjal. Yeah, but this is another funny story. We'll go back to it. Sorry. I thought I get this hadith about, yeah, hold on. Yeah. I actually, yesterday, the one who called me about the Dajjal, we spoke about the Gog and Magog, and he said they will drink the water of the Baraya, and he says already their descendant, they are ruling the world. But we know that those people are not the same. Let us see what Muhammad he said about okay. I'm trying to find you more hadith.
The hadith doesn't exist. He's lying. I know it.
Which hadith does not exist?
Well, the one you're looking for. You're just making stuff up.
You don't know what I'm looking for. Do you have an idea what I'm looking for?
Did you get it from Rob Christian? Did you get it from his website?
Those people, they learn from me, my friend. Those are not, I never learn from anybody. You know, listen, I showed you the one in front of you, and I will show you more. Let us see. Let us see if we say here. Did you open the link I just gave you?
Where? The Tafsir Al-Qurtubi?
Al-Qurtubi, and I gave you the link for the hadith here.
No, I didn't get a link.
Okay. All right.
Oh, this one? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Read this one with me. Read this one with me. This one here.
What, the one Riyadh that one?
Read this one here. Here. I'm posting this one here. Let me give you this one. Open it and read it. What it says. What it says.
Okay, one sec. All right, I got it. Is it the one that says Yahya related to me from Malik? That one?
Yeah. No, here, hold on. This is not here. No, it says on Ibn Mas'ud, the one I give you last one. Ibn Mas'ud, the last one. I give you last link. The link in
This
with
one?
Mishkat 82. Yeah.
Mishkat al-8, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, let me see. All right. This one says I found it. The constituents of one of you are collected for 40 days in his mother's womb in the form of a drop.
Do you see?
Okay, let's
in the
do
form
it.
of a what? A drop. And then continue. It says, continue reading.
Oh, it says button.
And what it says here? And become what?
And become and they become a piece of congealed blood.
Thank you. So, how Muhammad is speaking from God, is that what happened to the sperm? Your sperm will become blood? Which science says that?
Yeah, but Zakir Naik says that alaqa can mean a leech.
Hold on, Zakir Naik is here. Christian Prince, first of all, I did not say that in the guideline. Zakir Naik, he said that you said that. I said that alaqa mean it's a tinkling thing. This is what he said. I said the opposite. He just said that exactly what you said. How is the opposite? My friend, who is Zakir Naik? I'm showing you what your prophet's saying. You tell me Zakir Naik? I showed him what Muhammad said. They say to me Zakir Naik. What's wrong with you? I'm showing you Muhammad himself. Who is Zuzu? Zakir doesn't even know 2 Arabic words.
Bruh, you know, what's it called? Sheikh Uthman would like destroy this argument.
Why you don't call him? Let him join at the coward. He will not even dare to speak to me. He's a potato. This guy, he did
What do you
himself.
mean?
This guy,
He
this
converted
guy.
Sneeko to Islam.
Listen, what's Sneeko? Those are who is a Sneeko? A guy who don't have high school? Who is a Sneeko? Who is a Sneeko? What he do for a living? Who is converting to Islam? A guy who is a pimp, the Sneeko, sneaker? What do you do for a living, this Sneeko? Can you tell me? He's a doctor, a professor? He don't have high school. To convert a sneaker to Islam. He's a sneaker. He's sneak everywhere.
Andrew Tate's a Muslim too.
He's a pimp.
Astaghfirullah.
Well, he's a pimp. You know, there's a million video about him. If you search his name right now, what you will find? Porno with the porn.
That's in the past. That's before.
No, his website's still working until now. What are you talking about in the past? In the past. And by the way, what's wrong with being a pimp? I thought being a pimp in Islam is okay.
It's not okay. What do you mean? You're only allowed to be with your wife.
Isn't it in the Quran? It says you can have a pimp house.
It's abrogated.
Allah, he changed his mind.
Yeah, Abu Bakr abolished muta.
I'm not talking about muta. I'm talking about muta. You see, even they agree that muta is a prostitution. There is a famous guy. Listen. There is a famous guy. His name is Fifi. You heard of him? Fifi Farid.
Farid responds.
He agree, and I will play his video for you. He agree. Yes, you know, in Islam. Yes, brother. We do, and he was sitting with a bunch of his friends. And let me play the video for you.
Yeah, what I see from that verse is that you can be a pimp.
Exactly. So that's funny. Well, what the verse is saying: do not force your slave women into prostitution, so that you might gain something out of it, some worldly gain. But if you do so, if you force them, then after that, Allah is forgiving, is merciful. I would ask you, Brother Habib, if you're interested in answering, why would God be forgiving to those people? Why would God be forgiving right now in this particular scenario? Like the guy is forcing the girl to do fornication, to prostitute herself for money, basically, like a pimp brother had said. So what's your thought on this? Why is it possible? Why is it even forgiven?
24:33. It's 24:33. So it says, let those who find not.
Do you hear Faridi? Fifi? The guy who don't dare to call me? Listen. He is explaining the Quran saying, yes, it looked like we can open a pimp house like Andrew Tate, brother. You see, when Muslims, they are speaking alone in private, what they say? This is what they say. When they speak to Christian Prince, they don't dare to speak to Christian Prince. They hide. Look at this. Listen, Fifi is talking. He is explaining, or sorry, she is explaining the Quran. And who knows the Quran better than Fifi herself?
To prostitute herself for money, basically, like a pimp brother had said. So what's your thoughts on this? Why is it possible? Why is it even forgiven?
24:33. It's 24:33. So it says, let those who find not the wherewithal for marriage keep themselves chaste until Allah gives them means out of His grace. Okay, I'm just going to jump to the main point.
Jump.
Verse, what we're referring to. But force not your maids to prostitution when they desire chastity. So it says fatayatikum for maids here. It would mean slave women, even though technically you could read fatayatikum to mean girls in general.
In general, exactly.
I'm sure from the context we'll all agree that it's referring to slave women and not daughters, right? I'm hoping.
I'm hoping.
But force not your maids to
Fifi is hoping that the verse does not refer to his daughter. He's hoping. Allahu alam. He's hoping. Okay, continue. What is that?
Prostitution, when they desire chastity, in order that ye may make a gain in the goods of this life. But if anyone compels them, yet after such compulsion is Allah oft forgiving, most merciful. Okay, so basically it's saying that don't force your girls, meaning slave girls. That's the apparent meaning of the verse. We can disagree if you guys would like to disagree. But yeah, it says don't force your girls into prostitution in order to gain something from this world. And if one forces them after that, then Allah is forgiving. So that's the verse. Abdul Bar, would you like to share your thoughts on on the verse itself?
Yeah, Yani.
Yes, so from that verse, the apparent meaning of the verse that you read, Brother Khalil, is... Hold on.
Yeah, what I see from that verse is that you can be a pimp.
Exactly. So Allah, that's funny.
And look, the four Abdul are excited, brother. Exactly. MashaAllah. Islam is the religion. This is the deen. Did you see how happy he is? Exactly. They are Muslims. Those are Muslims. And those are the one who make videos to respond to Christian Prince, but they don't dare to call him. When they sit together, if a Christian Prince says to them, your God teach you to be pimp, you say, Christian Prince, it doesn't say that CP. First of all, this hadith is coming from Abdullah ibn Sarh. Abdullah ibn Sarh told Habib. Habib told Ahmad. Ahmad told Bibo. Bibo told Susu. Susu told Dudu called Kuku. And Kuku told Mimi. And everybody know that Mimi is a liar. Therefore, this hadith is not accepted. This is how they respond to me. Now they are sitting alone and they are having a coffee shop. And they thought nobody is listening. And they are admitting that the Quran teach them to be a bunch of pimps. And they are excited.
What I see from that verse is that you can be a pimp.
Amazing.
Exactly. So that's funny. Well, what the verse is saying, do not force your slave women into prostitution so that you might gain something out of it, some worldly gain. But if you do so, if you force them, then after that, Allah is forgiving, most merciful. I would ask you, Brother Habib, if you're interested in answering, why would God be forgiving to those people. Why would God be forgiving right now in this particular scenario? Like the guy is forcing the girl to do fornication, to prostitute herself for money, basically, like a pimp brother had said. So what's your thoughts on this? Why is it possible? Why is it even forgiven?
Yeah, I would have to look at the adjustive mood, where it would seem that this should be if you did, like in regards to not if you will or if.
Yeah, not if you will, if you did. Look at the philosophy. Look at the philosopher. If you did, not if you will. There's a huge difference between if you did and between if you will. Aflaton, Aristotle. If you did, if you will, there's different. If you did, will, well, what? Anyway, we will not play the whole video. It's boring. But they agree, obviously, as you heard. Are you there, my friend, the Muslim guy?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So what do you think about your friends? Those, you know, they claim they can respond to us. The names are in front of you. Farid, bin Ikra, Boba, Shuaib, Khalil, and Dani. 4 guys. And they are admitting that the Quran teaches you to be a pimp. Even though this is what was not our topic, but, you know, because you mentioned it, so we have to speak about it. So what do you think? So Quran is wrong. Scientifically is wrong.
They're just wrong. They're just wrong.
What do you mean they're wrong?
They're jahil, bro. They're stupid.
Farid is the jahil?
He's a jahil.
Jahil? What jahil mean?
He's ignorant.
Is that? Are you saying like he's stupid to say that?
No, he just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Why somebody he claimed that he can answer about Islam and yet he do not know what he's talking about? Why he want to do that?
Maybe he just doesn't know about the topic.
So Muslims support him,
and also
and they
I saw
subscribe
the
to him.
grading. I saw the grading for the hadith in Mishkat. That's saying that Zubair was the one who accepted it. It's not saying Albani accepts it.
Albani? Who was it? Albani? Albani, I spoke to him in the chat room. This guy, he just died not long time ago. He ran away from debating me. They said he is an old man, he cannot debate you. And this was an excuse because he, you know, he take a question and answer, but he refused even to try to answer any of my question. So Albani, you Muslims are very funny. We show you your books. This is what your book says, and this is mentioned in the Bukhari, in Sahih Muslim, and everywhere. And you are telling me Albani? Who's Albani? Don't you see in the bottom there it says Al Bukhari, Al Muslim? Don't you see it? Are you blind?
No, I'm reading the one you gave me about the 40 days. It's saying Al-Albani was
this
the one
who
says
this one it says 40 days. No, who can about Al-Albani? This is Sahih Muslim and Sahih Bukhari. Look, read with me. Here it says, if you go down to the end, it says in the last line, Bukhari and Muslim. Do you see it?
Wait, where? In the same hadith?
The same hadith. Let me post it again to be sure you are opening the same page.
Is it 82?
Yeah. Does it say in the last line?
Oh, Bukhari and Muslim? Yeah, that's only in the English. Where is it in the Arabic?
Who care? This is Bukhari and Muslim.
What do you mean who cares? It's not in the Arabic.
No, they are telling you where it's coming from. The source of this is Bukhari and Muslim.
So then why is it saying Zubair al-Azi or something? Or al-Aziz?
What's Zubair? There's no Zubair here. I see it says in
the bottom where it says
An Abdullah ibn Mas'ud.
No, go to the bottom where it says the grade.
Where is Zubair al-Azza? This is a guy, he, you know, maybe he's a sheikh. I don't know who's the guy. Who care?
Yeah, exactly. Who is this guy?
I don't know. Farid.
Why should I accept this? I don't know who this is.
Well, you have to accept it because this is Al-Bukhari. This is Al-Bukhari.
No, this is saying that Zubair was the one who agreed with this. Who is Zubair for me?
This guy, he's a scholar, obviously, and he agreed with it. And then it says here,
I don't know who this guy. I don't care.
Okay, and here it says Hukmun muttafaqun alayhi al-Albani. So they are giving you two. Zubair agree, Al-Albani agree. So you have two potato instead of one. What do you want more? You want two more? We can play cards. So what do you want more? Do you want to bring you 10? And we have a Bukhari and we have Muslim. So how you're a prophet, he claimed to be sent by God, yet he claimed that the semen will become a dead blood, and that dead blood go inside your mother belly, and then the dead blood will grow and will become a lump, and the lump will become a flesh, and then the flesh have bones, and then Allah, he sent an angel, and the angel said to him, hold on, by the way, here. You mentioned to me the destiny.
Yeah.
Do you see what the hadith is saying?
What hadith?
The same one we are reading.
Yeah. Okay. Where?
It says that one of you, Muhammad, he swear, he says, by Allah, by him, other than whom is no God, one of you will do the deeds of those who goes to paradise, so that there will be only a cubit between him and it, which means paradise. And then what decreed will overcome him, and he will do what the will do deeds, those who go to hell, and he enter it. So how Islam is a religion from God? This is satanic. So imagine you have a Muslim, he hate the Christian, he joined jihad, he kill, he hate, he rape, he do what all Muslims they should do. And now he's almost going to enter paradise. But then the decree of Allah, the destiny of Allah, will take over him and will force him to do the opposite. So he will become nice, decent, etc. And then, who is there? No. Am I out of the stage? Oh,
you were Christian, right?
For some reason, I was disconnected from the stage. I don't know
recently,
why. I did not hear you. What you said? I did not hear you. What? So I was saying to you, I lost my connection with the stage. So I was saying to you, look, so you pray all your life, you do jihad, you fight, you hate the Christian, you hate the Jews, and then the decree of Allah will overcome you and you will go to hell. So what the point of you being a Muslim? There's no point, because nothing is up to you. Why I keep losing the connection? I don't know what's going on. Guys, you hear me? This is the second time. Maybe did you make an admin somebody is not trustworthy? Is playing with us, Lisa? Cool. Doesn't make sense. I don't know what's happening. So as you see, this is cannot be from God. So you spend your life praying, worshiping, and then what you do? Allah decree, which means destiny, force you to do the opposite and you go to hell. Is that fair? Is that fair? And then the opposite. And then he mentioned a guy who is all his life doing the opposite. And one of you will do the deed of those who will go to hell, so that there will be only a cubit between him and it, which means hell. Then what is decreed will be what is decreed will overcome him, so he will do the deeds of those who go to paradise and he enter it. So in Islam, you go to paradise, it's not about what you do, it's about the decree. So all the Muslims claim about heaven and hell, if you pray, you go to heaven, if you recite the Quran, you go to, all of it is a lie. All of it. And all the promises of Muhammad is a lie. Because as you see, at the end of the day, it's a decree. Do we have any Muslim? I don't know what happened to the ones who was with us. They are gone. The wind took them. Good. It's not. That's the wind, not something else. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us remember, if you join me now to debate me, it is not your choice. It was a decree of Allah. You call me. Islam looks so bad. So don't worry. It's a decree. Everything is a decree. Your wife, she cheat on you. It's a decree. Your husband cheat on you. It's a decree. It's a destiny. I don't see anyone's. Their hand is up. Whose hand is up? Anyone would like to join us? All right. We have Mr. Musa. How are you, Mr. Musa?
I'm good. Hello, Christian friends. How are you?
I'm fine. What do you think about our topic?
I'm not sure, actually. I just got here. I was listening a while ago when it started, but, you know, I had to leave for a bit.
We are talking about destiny. I don't know if you can see the hadith I'm showing. Where your prophet, he said that, you know...
I'm not Muslim. I'm Christian.
You're not Christian? You're not a Muslim?
لا أنا مسيحي.
Oh, okay. So why do you want to join us then? What do you want to say?
Nothing really.
All right.
Sure,
Okay.
they were just
All right.
inviting. My bad. I'll go back down.
All right. I thought he's a Muslim because he have his name written in Arabic. So I said, okay, we got a fish. It turned to be not. Do we have any Muhammadan? Everything in this so-called cult religion is awkward. Yesterday, the guy who called me, he spent an hour explaining to me how normal it is that his wife, she give her boobs to a stranger. And they claim that this is from God and it's okay and there's no problem. And I say to him, listen, your wife now, she have a guy in her lap and he is sucking her boobs. And you are saying to me, this is no problem? He said, yes, allowed. What's the problem? What is the problem? And then they tell us that Islam is a religion of conservative. Our women, they cover themselves. Muslim women, nobody see them. Nobody see them. Yeah, you cannot see the face, but you see the rest. When they say to you they are conservative, they are lying to you. What does this have to do with anything to do with conservative? If you go to Ramble, yesterday broadcast, and you go all the way to the end, maybe the last 40 minutes or so, you will see the conversation about the breastfeeding for adult. Any Muhammadan? No problem, guys. Take it easy. Sometimes people, they raise by their hand by mistake. Anyone? Who is a proud Muslim? Nobody is proud no more? The original Hebrew word in the verse mentioning the name of Muhammad. That's the Hebrew Muhammad? Well, that is the name of a female, my friend. Don't you know that there is a prophet in the Bible, he married a woman, her name, that name? Is your prophet a female? It's used for a female too. And this is not a name. You Muslims are awkward and backward. In fact, if you Muslim call your prophet Muhammad, that means you claim he is God, because that name, if it's meant about the Almighty or meant for a person, individual, as a name, That means you are saying the praised one. Who is the praised one in Islam? Allah or Muhammad? Obviously, it is Muhammad for you. It is Muhammad. That's why you call him praised one. So what Allah is a praise too? So Muhammad is number one to praise, and then Allah number two. In the top of that, Muhammad, his name is not Muhammad. This is why the Quran mentions many names of Muhammad. Mustafa, Ahmad, Muhammad, I mean, you name it. Which one is his name? None of them. As we knew that Muhammad's real name was Qatham. When the uncle of Muhammad, he died, the tradition of the Arab, the first baby is born after the uncle. They will give him the name of the one who passed away. So they gave Muhammad the name of his uncle Qatham. And this is his name. And this is what is mentioned in your books. His mother, she called him, or his grandfather called him Qatham. However, by the way, in case you do not know, Muhammad was born 4 years after his father's death. Just to let you know. And this is why, if you go to any Muslim website speaking about how long it takes for a woman to deliver a child or to have a baby after marriage, you will see the Muslims, they disagree about the date. If I go right now and search, let me show you this. I will post this link for you first, for those who are in Discord, so you can use Google Translation. Therefore, you can read it. We have Dawa Guy with us. How are you doing, Dawa Guy? Go ahead.
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. You just said,
so
you just say to us shalom. That's good.
Yes, my question is Jesus a true God or false God?
Well, according to your Quran, he is a true God for sure. Don't you know?
Well, according to Bible, he's not a true God.
Well, you know, you Muslims, you fabricated stories not there. But the funny is, you are saying your name is Dawah God. Are you denying that your Quran says that those who they are monks and rabbis, they took their, sorry, the Christian and the Jews, they took their monk and their rabbi as gods instead of Allah and the Messiah?
It's not Dawah God, it's Dawah Guy. Go to John 17.
Don't change the topic. Don't change. We will go to John. We will go to John.
John 17,
my friend, from the first page of John, as long as you are mentioning John, you will see John saying, in the beginning it was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and then the Word became a flesh. All of this talking about who? About the Messiah, our Lord. So don't go there. People are laughing at you. The whole Bible, the whole book of John is about Jesus being God. And you are saying to me, in the book of John, it says that Jesus is not God?
It's a false God. That's what it says.
You can say whatever you want. We are laughing. But the Quran confirmed that Jesus is God. How we know? Because it says they took their monks and their rabbi.
We will go there. Go to John 17:3.
Okay, read for me verse John. We will go with you. You promised me to go to after that to the Quran?
Yes, okay.
All right, go to John 17, start from verse number 1.
John 17:3.
You read it from verse. Listen, you see, you Muslims, you are like you are a Kongaro. I never met a Muslim is not a Kongaro. So as long you are reading verse chapter 17, how come you jump to 3? You don't see 1 and 2 and 4. Read it, and we will see if this is what you are saying, and then people will laugh at you.
Because this is the words.
Don't tell me because. Okay, no problem. Because, Mr. Because. Read for me John 17, verse number 1, 2, and then we go to 3. And then you will see that you are doomed. And
Okay,
read
let me
verse.
open the Bible website.
Listen,
Hold on.
listen. Okay. So you must, you don't even know the Bible. You're reading a website, John 17, 3. That's it. All this, what are you know? Kangaroo, boing, boing, boing. So the Muslim, imagine, guys, how they lie. They claim that that verse saying something about Jesus being false God, when the holy chapter saying that Jesus is God. And now he will regret that he asked us. Read it for us.
Number 17. After Jesus said this, he looked toward heaven and prayed. He prayed. So, Father,
yeah, we would go
the
there.
hour
Yeah.
has come.
Yeah, your God, he praying. Allah, he praying. Allah, and the angels, they pray on Muhammad.
Father, the hour has come.
Okay, hold
Glorify
on.
your
Did
Son.
Jesus call the Father a Father?
He's praying to God.
Okay, but he called him Father, right?
Yes. We're going towards
Okay.
your doom. Hold on.
Now
Just a
continue reading.
minute. Okay. Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that your Son may
Who
glorify
is the
you.
Son of God? Who is the Son? Hold on, stop. Who is the Son of God?
We are all children of God.
No, you are not. The Quran says the opposite. Are you a kafir?
We are talking from Bible at the moment. You said we'll go to
don't tell
Quran
me we are
later.
talking from the Bible. You are a Muslim. When you say to me, we are all of us children of God, you just lying.
First, I am debunking Christianity.
Oh, I am debunking you too, because you said we are all children of God, but this is totally against Islam. Isn't it? The Quran says.
I didn't.
Listen, you are a hypocrite. The
Do you
Quran
want me
chapter,
to read
the
the Bible
Quran,
verse?
hold on, yeah, one by one. You see, I'm going here to wipe the floor with you. You are a big fat liar. In chapter 5, verse number 18, doesn't say in the Quran that the Jews and the Christian, they say we are the children of Allah, but they are a bunch of liar. He said, well, if you are, then why he punish you for your sin? So why you lie to us? Why you lied and you said, in all of us we are children of God.
Listen, we'll go to Quran after this.
No, step by step. You are a potato. Are you ashamed of your Quran?
Let's deal with Bible, then we'll
We
go
are
to Quran.
dealing with the Bible and the Quran, step by step. Potato, why you lie to me, saying we all of us we are children of God? You try to refute me by lying to me. No, you don't believe in that. Same time, the Bible says that we can say we are children of God, but there's only one Son of God, that is Jesus. Now read the Quran. The Quran denies that anyone who say that we are children of God, that is false. And this is their fabrication. You are just a human. So the Quran confirmed too that the one who claimed that he is a child of God, he is claiming not to be human. Look what the Quran, look what your stupid Quran saying. Nay, you are but a human being. What kind of God? You told me, everybody heard you. All of us were children of God. So why your stupid Quran think that when the Christian they say we are children of God, they mean that they are not a human?
We'll go to Quran after this.
Don't, you cannot. I grab you from your tail. Muslim cannot play with Christian Prince. You can play with everybody else. With the Christian Prince, you are grabbed from your tail. So why your Quran saying such a stupid statement against what you just said to me? So apologize for lying and say I was trying to manipulate, lying to you about what we believe. We Muslims, we lie all the time. Just say it.
Let's go to Bible, then we'll
just
go to
say
Quran.
it and we will continue.
Is that fair?
It is fair because you see, I'm giving you your time. We did not finish with the Bible. I promise you we will stay with the Bible. But look what you just said. It is you who try to refute me by saying all of us, we are children of God. But according to the Quran.
Join GG.Sunni. Join GG.Sunni. Join GG.Sunni.
Juju, Hanbali. Listen, Hanbali, according to Hanbali sect, Muslim women, she can deliver a child after 10,000 years. And as long as you are a Hanbali, according to Hanbali, you can have sex with your mom and there's no penalty. Mr. Hanbali, come back so we can laugh at you. But after we finish with this guy, don't run, potato Hanbali. Now we go back to this guy, Da'wah Potato. Listen, Da'wah boy. Read for me.
Let me read the Bible
Apologize for lying about all of us. We are children of God. Apologize.
I'm reading Bible. I'm not really saying a statement.
You said a statement. Everybody heard you. You refuted me supposedly lying. So you apologize. You say I was lying to you Christians. We don't believe in this. This is absolutely false. And then we will continue for the second step. Apologize for lying.
Lying about what?
You said all of us, we are children of God.
I said that?
Yes, you said that. This guy, he's Joe Biden, by the way. He is the real Joe Biden. He don't remember what he said 2 seconds ago. He's like Muhammad.
I am reading Bible.
No, listen, don't play with me. I'm a Christian prince. I'm not Muhammad. You said, I said to you, does it say here, my father, your son? You said to me, oh, so what? All of us, we are children of God. Everybody heard you.
Yes, in the Christianity, we are all children of God, aren't we?
Don't talk about Christianity. No, you said to me, in the end of the day, all of us. You said all of us. You said all of you. You didn't say all of you. You said all of us trying to refute me. You see how the Muslims are a bunch of hypocrites? You cannot, I said always, you cannot debate a liar, but you can get him busted. And that's what we do here. We got you busted. So apologize. No, apologize for lying about your faith. You claim that all of you Muslims believe that all of you are children of God, when the Quran confirmed that the one who says such a statement, he claimed not to be human, he claimed to be God.
Yeah, God is God, humans are humans.
What God is God? A human is a human. Donkey is donkey. Horse is horse. Sheep is sheep. And da'wah boy is da'wah nama. What does that mean, man? I'm asking you. Why you said all of us, we are children of God? If you Muslims don't believe in that, and why your Quran saying, nay, you are but a human being? So based on this, you are refuted already. If this is what the Quran is saying, that the one who say he is a child of God, and Jesus calling his father, and he is saying, I am your son, based on this, you just confirm that Jesus, he said he is God, and this is what your Quran is saying. Are you against your Quran? I'll
give my understanding to it.
I don't care about your understanding. Are you? What do you mean?
Oh, well, if you don't care, why you're asking?
No, it's what you may understanding. Even this one need understanding. It says clearly, the Christian, the Jew, they say we are children of Allah. Say nay, Allah punish you for sin. Nay, you are just a human being. So the Quran confirm that the one who claimed to be child of God, he is confirming, or he is making a claim that he is God.
Yes, so it's saying we are not biological.
Biological, no, it doesn't matter about biological. By the way, you are wrong. You are lying again. Apologize again. Because according to the Quran, Allah, he said, how Allah can have a son if you don't have a girlfriend? So your God, Allah, he consider having a son is something biological, and he is having sex. Is that right?
We discussed it before, like we are going away from the topic.
I'm disgusted with your lies. Don't change topic. You said not biological. So did your God Allah say that how Allah can have a son if you don't have a girlfriend?
We discussed it. I told you that.
Well, no, you did not discuss it. You just mentioned it. You said not biological. Biological. So either it is. Are you saying Allah is wrong?
We are not biological children of God, yes.
Yeah, but your God, Allah said, answering the Christian and the Jews, how Allah can have a son if you don't have a girlfriend?
That was a mockery to...
That was a mockery? Allah making a mockery of himself, because now, and hold on, you just said we are not biological son of God. So are you repeating the same thing? Are you saying you are son of God, but not biological?
We, in a sense, are children of God.
You see, you are a big fat liar. No. In Islam, it's haram to say we are a children of God. And I just gave you the Quran. What's wrong with you? Okay, read for me the verse.
I told you that listen, my understanding is about
who care about your understanding? No, we have an interpretation. Read the verse. And the verse actually is so clear. It says the Christians, are you saying to me that your stupid God, he thought that the Christian, they are saying we are children of God because God, he have sex with their mothers and then God made babies? Is that what the Christian believe?
For you granted him authority over all people that he might give eternal
Don't
life
change
to all
topic.
those
Don't change topic. Listen.
You asked me to read the verse, right?
Potato, yeah, we are in the verse. Same time, okay. You just read from me from the Bible. He trying to escape. He think now he's running. But look what you just said. Who is the one who have the authority over eternal life?
For you granted him authority over all.
Answer the question. Who
You
is the
want me
one?
to read the verse or
Hold
not?
on. Yeah, I'm asking you one by one. Who is the one who have the authority? Only one person have authority over the eternal life.
Now this is eternal life. They know
Read.
the only true God.
No. Are you a guy or a big? What? I don't want to say the word. Come on. Does it say that Jesus have the authority over the eternal life? And you are calling me. It is you who said. I'm going to go to John 17 to show you that John 17 saying that Jesus is not God. Who is the one have
John 17:3.
Shut up. 17:3. He want to go 17:3. He don't like 17:2.
No, I like it. It's saying God is Jesus is praying to God. So.
Dawa boy. How you doing, Dawa boy? People are laughing at you. So your God, he think that Allah have a son because he have a wife and he have sex with her. What kind of stupid God he is? And when the Christian, they say, our Father, the Quran says, no, you are a human. This is an understanding of a stupid person. His name is Muhammad. Same time, the verse in front of you says, confirm that there's only one person. He's given the authority from the Father. To who? To the Son. Who is the Son? Jesus the Christ himself is speaking. What the authority is about who will go to heaven, who will go to who will go to hell, and who will be with him forever. And then he says, you are only the true God and Jesus Christ, who you sent. I have glorified you in earth. I have finished the work which you have given to me. And now, Father, glorify me together with yourself.
Yes, so you
Shut
went
up. Let me read, Potato. You do not know how to read. You're illiterate like your prophet. Listen, learn how to read. Learn, listen. Now read with me carefully. It says here, with you, with the glory which I had with you before the world was.
Where are you reading this?
The same chapter. Do you want
It says, Father, the hour has come, glorify your Son, that your Son may glorify you.
Continue reading.
For you granted him authority. Oh, you granted him authority. You granted him authority. Focus. You granted him authority.
Yeah, I focus. Yeah. So what? Jesus, he said, everything I have is given to me from my Father. The Father gave the authority for the Son. Who is the Son? The Son, he is the crown prince. He is the one who take the authority. This is why he called him the Father. It is the Son is born of the Father, not the Father is born of the Son. This is what Christianity teach. You are ignorant like your prophet. And now read with me carefully. Does it say here in the last line of verse number 5 that Jesus was with the Father before the world was created?
Okay, now let's go to the next verse after that.
Now let us go to Matthew. What the heck is that? Let us finish here. Explain to me, if Jesus is a false God, as you said, how Jesus was with the Father before the world was created.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What? Is the alcohol good or bad?
Christian Prince, can we actually discuss? Then we'll go to Quran.
You remind me of Monkey Box, Ahmad Nader. I keep repeating the same thing for him for 10,000 years and saying the question, is alcohol bad or good? And he said, what the question again? I don't understand. What Christian Prince? Come on, Christian Prince, you're interrupting me. You Christian Prince, you're running away from me. Listen, when Jesus said that I was with you, Father, the glory which I had with you before the world was. Who is Jesus then to be with the Father before everything is created?
What Bible are you reading? I'm reading New International Version. It doesn't say that.
Just go. Next time let your dad call me. No time for kids. What Bible you are reading? You just read it yourself, you idiot. Everybody heard you. You did read it yourself. And he's asking me what Bible you are reading. And I wanna show you that Jesus is not a true God. Are you serious? Yes. Christian Prince, first of all, if they said it's a true God, how come he did not know that meant they? Abdul Potato. Oh, hold on. If you read the same chapter, it says, Jesus said, when this and 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 this happen, I will come. Or what he said, that it's for my Father, that decision only, and the day to be announced is the Father. That's why here, chapter 17 says, I do work, and you do work, Father. Everyone have his work. The Messiah was sent to earth, not to announce the day of judgment, but to warn about it, that he is the one who will be the judge, and he is the one who will do the eternal life judgment, which means who goes to eternal hell or eternal heaven, because both of them, they will be eternal life. Eternal life in hell or eternal life in heaven. So those fools, they lie to us. The first lie he said right away, we are all of us at the end of the day children of Allah. When the Quran confirmed that is a big fat lie. Dawah boy, next time bring your daddy. Somebody he knew what he's talking about. Anyone will post stupid picture, admins, block him. Just to block him, not only just to block him totally. Filthy people, scumbags, sons of Muta. All right. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, filthy people. Maybe this is what they do to his mom. Maybe his mother, she gave birth in the bar. That's why he's posting those filthy pictures. Do we have any Muhammadan? Here you see, by the way, that those people, they have no dignity. They lie. Did you notice? They lie about everything. Hello?
Yeah, you have somebody in the chat. Abu Qasim, he's a Muslim. I came up just to show you that he's been having his hand up. That's a Muslim right there.
I don't see him. Where? Abu Qasim, give us your hand, please, so we can invite you.
The second I just called his name, he left.
All right. But do you see how they lie, those people? Do you see, guys, how they lie? All of us, this is what they say to the Christian in the street. Yeah, at the end of the day, but the Christians do not know the Quran. They do not know what the stupid Muhammadan believe. So their method is deception. And they go and they elect a verse from a very important chapter in the Bible saying clearly that Jesus, the Messiah, is our Lord and our Savior. And the funny, the silly, the stupid, they say to us, this is a verse confirming that Jesus is not God. If you read the rest of the verses, you will see how amazing this chapter. All the chapter confirming that the Messiah is your Savior and your Lord. Kangaroo, liars, deceivers, manipulators. This is why I say to you always, you cannot debate a Muslim. Why? Because they are liars. You can debate a liar, but you can't get them busted. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Are you a Muslim, my friend?
Yes.
Why your name is Saint?
I like the name.
But it's not allowed to have saint in Islam. There's no saint in Islam.
Yeah, but the concept is like wali.
No, wali have nothing to do with saint. What wali have to do with saint?
I like mine. I just like the name.
Okay. So what do you want to tell me, my friend? Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Why you are a Muslim?
It makes the most sense.
Islam makes sense. That's good. So when your God, he promised you endless penis in heaven, that makes sense?
What's the contradiction?
Contradiction for what? For small penis?
No, what's the contradiction of it?
I'm not talking about contradiction. You are talking about sense. You said it makes sense. Is it make how that will make sense? Your wife is next to you and your penis is going to the sun. God knows when, which galaxy. I mean, you are talking about sense. We're talking about contradiction. You said it makes sense. So your wife now next to you in the bed, and you say, honey, I'm horny. What do you do? Like, and your penis is like going like, ooh, honey, what is your penis? We need it now. Honey, I have no control. He's going everywhere. He's now, let me see. Let me ask Joe Biden. He have a satellite. Joe, do you know? Well, you know that thing. Like, what that thing? Look for my thing. I cannot find my thing. Do you see my thing? My wife, she's next to me. And this God, he gave me in that thing. And you are telling me, my friend, that Islam makes sense?
Yeah, because sense is using logic.
What is the logic about having endless penis?
There's no contradiction of it. So
I'm not talking about contradiction. Did I mention the word? You're stuck with the word contradiction. You know?
What is? Okay, well, let's agree.
What is sense? If your wife is next to you, in order now to have sex with those women, Allah, he promised you, they have to be at the end of the penis. So now your penis is endless, which means there's no end. So where is those women will be located? Are you going to be in the same heaven, or she will be in different galaxy, or where? So don't tell me Islam makes sense. And hold on. What about your prophet? He promised you that your wife, her butt will be 1 mile. Does that make sense? So you will be 96 mile tall, and you are thin like a macaroni, and she will be 36 mile tall or 30 mile tall, and her butt is 1 mile. And now your penis is endless, but you cannot have it. And not only that, your prophet, he says, وَفَرْجٌ يَسَعُ ذَلِكَ, which means a vagina fit for that. So how her butt is 1 mile only, but her vagina is endless? Can you draw that for me? It's impossible.
No, because it's transcendent.
Transcendent. Okay. So again, you see, I don't want to. Okay, tell me more about Islam. What makes sense in Islam?
It confirms with classical theism.
Classical what?
Theism.
What does that mean?
Theism is the belief in a God that interacts with humans.
Your God, he interacts with the humans?
Yes, that's what theism
So how come your God, he never spoke to Muhammad?
What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about, I'm talking about your God never spoke to Muhammad. Isn't you Muslim? You say that Muhammad received the Quran from Jibreel, a guy is named Jibreel. He come to the house. Muhammad. According to the hadith, like as an example, what chapter you recite every day 5 times a day?
The Surah Al-Fatiha. But I have a question.
Al-Fatiha, don't change topic. Hold on, my friend. You know, have patience with me. So Al-Fatiha. Okay, hold on, my friend. Let us. We are having good time. You know. You want some coffee?
No, I like tea instead.
Okay, tea, no problem. Camel urine if you want. According to your prophet, when he received the chapter of Al-Fatiha, and you are the one who said to me that God, he interact with the people, with the human. I like that. But I don't know where you get it from. According to your prophet, when he received the chapter of Al-Fatiha, which you recite 5 times a day, he was doing poo-poo. And the one who spoke to him was not Allah, it was the angel Jibreel. If you go to the book of Asbab al-Nuzul, which I'm showing in the screen, it says each time Baraz al-Rasul, which means he doing poo-poo, shit, he hear a sound. Each time he get out. Look how funny Muhammad is. So whenever he went out, which means to do poo-poo, he used to hear someone calling him saying, "Oh, Muhammad." And whenever he heard that, he used to flee. And then Waraq ibn Nawfal, which I believe he is the real father of your prophet, he advised him to remain in his place when the caller called him. Now you said to me, Allah, he intervene, and what you said, he what?
It means interact. Anything
Interact. So why your God Allah, he is sending the angel when Muhammad doing poo-poo, and he is not talking to him, he never spoke to him?
You don't have to speak in order to interact.
How your God interact with a human being?
It could be by any means. It doesn't, like, for example, I could text somebody, but just because I don't verbally say anything doesn't mean I'm not interacting with them.
Did your God Allah send text to Muhammad?
It's an analogy, so it's not literal.
Are you believer in analogy? Not what does that mean? I'm asking you now. You said interact, and your God Allah never. You never saw Allah. You never spoke to Allah. You never heard of Allah. You know nothing about Allah. Okay, is it true that your God Allah, he have a hand?
It's transcendent.
What transcendent mean?
It means that it is beyond anything related to created.
Who care? Allah, he said he have a hand. Did I ask you if it is
but it says that in the Bible too, so.
Well, my God is Jesus. He have hands, yeah, and he came as a human. We have no problem with that. I'm asking you as a Muslim, your God Allah have a hand?
But it also says in the Old Testament before incarnated, so.
But is your God Allah the same?
He's what?
Is your God Allah is the same as Jesus, you mean?
No, I'm just saying, I don't know why.
Okay, so why you are comparing between this and that? Either you believe that your God Allah incarnate, or you believe he's not. Did your God Allah incarnate?
No, he doesn't have to incarnate.
What do you mean he doesn't have to?
It's just an attribute that he has. That's just like in the Old Testament.
What is the natural? You know nothing about it. You know nothing about the nature of. Well, you know nothing about the nature of Allah. Do you know?
I don't need to know if God says.
You keep saying to me. So why you are saying to me the nature of Allah? If you say I do not need to know, which means you do not know. So how you speak about His nature if you do not know His nature? You claim that it doesn't mean with His nature, but you don't know His nature. So why you are mentioning His nature as an excuse, but you do not know His nature?
Wouldn't you agree that we don't have to comprehend it 100%?
For a Muslim,
Hello?
For a Muslim, you don't hear me?
Oh, sorry, I cut out.
All right, no problem. So about comprehend, you Muslim, you comprehend nothing. If I give you any verse in the Quran, do you comprehend any verse in the Quran?
Yeah, I can.
I will have a challenge for you. Give me the most comprehend verse for you. The one you comprehend, big deal. Choose a chapter.
Surah Ikhlas.
Read for me Al-Ikhlas.
Okay. Wait.
Why you choose Al-Ikhlas? What is special about it?
It's very simple and good.
It's okay. So are you saying the rest are not simple and that make them not comprehended?
I didn't say that. You just said the most.
All right. So, well, let us see Al-Ikhlas, how stupid it is. You chose the most stupid chapter in the Quran. Go ahead.
Wait, so God being one is stupid?
Nowhere it says one. It says Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Ahad does not mean one. Ahad mean one of.
One of what?
You tell me. If you go right now, listen.
You made the claim.
Listen. Copy the word ahad in your screen, in your computer. Copy the word ahad and paste it in the search engine, and you will find that each time the word ahad appear in the Quran, it means ahad mean one of. In Arabic, when we say ahad, we have to use it as one of. Ahadul Tullab, one of the student. Ahadul Athatiza, one of the teachers. Ahadul Muallimin, Ahadul Nisa, so one of the women. We cannot use the word. Huh?
Is Ahadul the same thing as Ahad?
It's the same. It's the same word. There's one. One of.
So why is one say ul and the other one doesn't?
There is nowhere. This is Muhammad copying the Old Testament. O Israel, your God is one, Echad. Not one as a person. This is Echad. This is the same as the Hebrew. Ahad, Echad, Ehad, Ehad, Echad. So Echad is Achad, Achad, Ahad. So you're a prophet. He stole a word from the Hebrew. He put it in his Quran, but by doing that, Allah cannot be one person no more, because Echad does not mean one as a person, it means one as a unity.
One as a unity?
Exactly.
Wait, I have a question. Do you accept the church fathers?
What does church father mean? Well, we'll change the topic now. What does this have to do with this?
No, it's related to God. It's related to God.
Oh, God, my God is my God.
So,
it's not a. There's nothing is called related to God. No, because simply, I am not related to God. I am created by God.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying the topic is related to God.
People should not believe in me. People, they do not need to believe in me in order to believe in God. So if there is somebody, he deliver a message to me, and he is a prophet, we don't believe in him. We believe in God.
Yeah. So the church fathers are the people who succeeded the apostles and their teachings.
Why you are changing topic? We are talking about the Quran.
No, I know, but like, wouldn't it make I just want to have this one question because it's been bothering me.
Okay.
So Saint Irenaeus, he is the student of, that is traditionally taught that he is a student of Polycarp, and Polycarp is a student of the Apostle John. That's what the tradition of the Christians hold to. And John the Apostle, who was, the apostle of Jesus, right?
Give me the question, my friend. Give me the question.
So Irenaeus, he said in a quote about, he gives a commentary, like a tafsir of a verse.
Give me the question, my friend. Don't give me you are making me sleepy. Sorry, seriously.
Oh, okay. So Irenaeus said that the Son, right, that the Father excels in knowledge compared to the Son in divinity. So the Father knows more than the Son. So if that's true, how can the Son be God if he doesn't know what exactly the Father knows?
Well, you can understand that as you wish, but what I know that Jesus said, that our Lord, he says, that everything I have is given to me from my Father. So Jesus confessed that whatever he have, all of it is coming from his Father. So what he is saying to you for sure, that whatever the Messiah he have, the Messiah is born of the Father, not the opposite. It's not the Father is born of the Messiah. So the Messiah, by being born of the Father, and he is the one who is considered the Son of God, that person is given from the Father authority, knowledge, power, and that authority is about judgment, eternal life, forgiveness, life and death, healing. So everything Jesus he have is from the Father. And about the knowledge, this person, he can say whatever he wants. This is his philosophy. But the Bible is so clear that Jesus, he is saying from the beginning, like if you go to book of John, in the beginning it was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And that Word is the flesh. The Word of God is the Logos, is the knowledge, is the mind, is the will. That is Jesus. So Jesus have the knowledge of the Father because he is born of the Father. But because he is born, everything he have is born with him from the Father, where is everything coming from. So he can say as a priest, his philosophy, maybe if we read more, we can understand what he is saying. I don't know the guy, I don't care for him, I never even heard his name. But who care? For us, we have the Bible and we go what Jesus say. And what Jesus say is so clear. Everybody, I can get now a Christian minister. He can explain a verse in some way, not necessarily wrong, but he have his way to explain it. So the person, he have his way to explain things. Maybe I did not receive it in the way he is saying it. Maybe he did not mean what you are saying. Maybe he meant it. But at the end of the day, we don't follow him or anyone. We don't even follow John. Listen. We don't even follow John. John is not our God. John, he delivered to us what God inspired him to say. We are not following John. So,
but who understands the text more than the people?
No one understands the text more. No one understands the text more than Jesus himself, who explained himself. Because Jesus is the one who's my friend. Jesus himself, he spoke. And you can, this is why there is people who they can fabricate, they can give their own false answers. There's people now, they justify fornication, killing, stealing. They say, God, he made us this way, what we can do. They can, and they can justify it in their own way. But this is false. For us, we follow what God said, not a philosopher, not a preacher.
So,
listen carefully.
So what about in Mark where Jesus said he doesn't know the hour?
I just answered you about that. Jesus in the same chapter says that when this and this and this and this and this and this happened, I will come. So Jesus obviously, he knew all the hour preparation. The announcement of the hour, it's for the Father. Jesus, he have a job. The Messiah, he says, I have work and my Father work too. So the Father have a work to do and the Son, he have a work to do. The Messiah, he was sent. The Bible says, for God, he loved the world, he sent his only begotten Son. To what? To save the world. That is his work. The Father work is different. Listen, my friend, it's not up to you to understand as you wish. You are asking, no problem. Hold on. So the Messiah, it is not for him. This is not his job to announce. Do you know what the word Father mean?
In this context?
Okay. If you go right now and your father is in the house and he is going to announce something, who should announce it, you or the Father?
But the problem is
don't avoid the answer. You know, let's say your sister, she is getting married, and you are there, and your father there, and there is people there. Who is the one should announce the marriage, the son or the father?
But the verse says knowledge.
Don't change topic. I'm asking you. Why you don't want to answer? Why Muslim they go in circle? Why Muslim? Listen. Hold on. Listen. Who is the one? I'm asking you about the wedding, and then we will go there. Who is the one should announce the wedding? The son or the father?
Why are we talking about announcing?
Because this is what it is about. God the Father. You see, we believe in Trinity. We believe in Trinity. So God the Son is a person, God the Father is a person, God the Holy Spirit is a person. God the Father as a person is the one who will announce the day of judgment. God the Son, this is not his job. So I keep asking you, who is the one? Can you answer me? Who is the one who will announce the wedding, the Son or the Father?
Why? But I don't understand why you say announce.
No, you are playing dumb now in purpose. Who is the one? You are a Muslim in your tradition. Who is the one who announced the wedding of your sister, your father or you?
I'll do it.
Because you are an idiot. You are not a Muslim then. Muslim don't do that. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. Because in our tradition, we are in the Middle East. It is the Father who announced. It's an insult to ignore that the Father is there. It's not your business. It is the Father. That's why he is your Father. And not only one, he is the one actually, he have to give the permission. He is the one who have to approve it. He is the one who have to announce it, and then it's going to happen. So you are ignoring even your tradition. So Jesus, he is speaking to us, who we are human, that listen to me. Everything I have is given to me from my Father. I have work to do, and my Father is working too, and this is his work, is to announce the day. Same time, it is the day of judgment in Christianity. It's not pre-known. It's not a destiny. In Islam, it is.
I think I get it. So the Father and the Son, so wait, with your analogy, so there's two human beings. So
you see, you are very funny and very silly. I will go with your logic. The Father and the Son, and there is two human beings. So when Allah in the Quran, he says, the moon is split and the day of judgment have come. Allah is two human beings or one?
What?
You see, I did not say my God is a human being and Father is a human being.
No, I didn't say
Falsely,
that.
You said. I'm asking you, listen. So Allah, we are talking about day of judgment. So Allah, when he announced in the chapter of the moon, that the moon split asunder and the day of judgment is side. Did Allah speak as a son of God or as God?
What a son of God? What is that? That doesn't make sense.
Because you are saying that Jesus do not know the hour, because obviously Allah do not know the hour. As you see in chapter 54, Allah announcing the hour that the day of judgment is started. The moon split asunder. It was a sign of the day of judgment, but nothing happened. It was just it was just an eclipse. So here Jesus is not a false person. He says, my Father. Why? Because this is the truth. His Father is the one who will announce the day of judgment. This is not of his business, not of his command too. It is the Father command. It's the Father business. But when the Quran says, the hour has drawn near and the moon has been cleft asunder, and according to Muslims, the moon split two pieces to the point separated and appeared the Mount of Hara. This is how far the distance, which means millions of miles away from each other, two parts. What happened? Your God, Allah, obviously, he did not know the hour. So in my case, as a Christian, when the Messiah, he say, only my Father, well, because we believe in Trinity. In your case, Allah do not know the day of judgment because of what? Because he have a Father and the Father will announce it?
Wait, but the Trinity?
Don't say but. Answer about the Quran, and then you can but me. Don't tell me but. Why Allah? Why Allah? He announced the day of judgment, and he failed.
No, because he's just saying it's a sign.
No, he said.
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you, guys. It's a sign. This is 1400 years ago. The sign of splitting the moon. So did Allah change his mind and he put the moon together again? If it's a sign, he should keep it. Okay, the Quran says that the moon split. Did the Quran says Allah he put it together? No. So
yeah, that's fine. But like
what fine? Okay, this is Allah. He have no father. He have no father. Same time, if Allah he knew that this is a false sign, he should not mention it. So now we are 1400 years after, and to confirm to you that this is really what he meant that this is the judgment is starting. Isn't it your prophet, he said, Liyushikna Isa, that the Messiah is going to go down between you? Soon?
Yeah, but
what do I mean? Tell me, is that true?
So 1400 years might seem a long time, but if you think about it, the age of like the universe and the earth, it's a very small time.
Okay, but my friend, your prophet, he said, he saw a kid and he said to them, this kid will not grow old before the hour come upon you. This is not about a million years. You Muslim, you keep fabricating things. So this kid will not grow old until the hour will come. Is that about a million years for you?
No, because, so wait, can I give my answer to that?
Go ahead.
Okay, so some companions went to him and asked, when is the hour? And he gave the boy an example and said he will not grow old until his hour comes.
No, that is a false, that you're a liar. He said clearly, no, the hour, he did not say my hour. Okay, you know what, in the front of everybody. If you show me in the hadith the word saying, my hour will come, I will apologize from you.
Yeah, so in the context, it's
don't tell me contact. You see, you're lying again.
Wait, don't speak about context, but it's very important.
No problem. You can't tell me the contact. This is the whole story. He saw a child. They asked him. They came to him. They said, the prophet, when the day of judgment will be? He said, he looked at the child with them. He says, this child will not grow old, and the hour will come. They were not asking him if are you saying to me that Muhammad is making a prophecy that he will not live as much as this child will grow old? I mean, he's already old. He was 60 years old. So what the heck is that? Listen. Can you read the hadith for me in the front of everybody?
I wasn't done explaining my answer.
Can you read the hadith for us so you can explain it better?
But I couldn't get to explain it, my whole thing.
In order to explain it, you have to read the hadith. Can you read for us?
Can you send it?
You do not know it?
Yeah, I know it. I know the whole thing. I know what the thing is, but it's talking about death. It's talking about his death.
False. False.
There's two. Yeah, no, it's not false. Because even if you read Ibn Hajar's commentary?
I don't care about commentary. You see, you are giving me your commentary too. I can give you my commentary. Is that what you Muslim go by? Okay, so are you saying to me, okay, you see how Muslim you fabricate things? You just said somebody who was not exist in the time of Muhammad. He came maybe 10,000 years after, and now he is the one who can tell us what the prophet he said. But the hadith is so clear. He says the hour will not come. He did not say my hour. Did they ask him when you will die in the hadith? No. Did they ask him when we will die? No. What they ask him is when the hour will be. Correct?
Wait, I'm finding the hadith. So look, it says right here, Anas bin Malik reported that the Prophet said that a person asked the Prophet, when would the last hour come?
Thank you.
Thereupon,
thank you. The last hour. The last hour.
Can I keep reading? Can I keep reading it? Thereupon, Allah's Messenger kept quiet for a while. This is important.
Very important, for
he
sure.
Kept quiet.
For sure. Important, yeah.
It's very important because it's to show why what I'm saying makes sense. Then looked at a young boy in his presence belonging to the tribe of Azur, this tribe, I don't know how to pronounce it. And he said, if this boy lives, he would not grow very old till the last hour would come to you.
First, the word last does not exist in the hadith. You are making things up. It says,
I'm reading,
you are a liar.
Right,
apologize.
I'm not lying.
You are a liar.
Anas said that this
you are a liar. You apologize. You are a liar. I have the hadith in front of me. You are a liar. Apologize. Can you show me the word in Arabic? Lie. Can you show me the word in Arabic where it says the last? Or you are reading the false translation of the Muhammadan, correct?
But why should I believe your translation then?
I'm Arabic. This is Arabic. You do not need my translation.
Yeah, and so, these guys know Arabic too.
Read in Arabic. Use Google Translation.
But this is circular. I could say you have the wrong translation.
No, you cannot circle. It's not a game. People are watching. There's millions of Arab around the world. It says here, there's no last hour, there's no your hour, there's none of this. They're asking him when the sa'a taqumu sa'a. It's so clear. Mata taqumu sa'a. They did not say our hour when we will die. No. He said,
so the hour.
Listen, let me do this. In front of everybody, I'm going to use Google Translation just to show you how the Muslim they duct tape their prophet, who is a false prophet. He claimed that his God told him that the hour is coming soon, and this is confirmed when Jesus he said that Jesus liyushikna Isa and yanzil, the Messiah will come between you so soon. Yushik, you know what yushik? Almost there. This is not 1,000 years from now. He's not saying like 100 years.
That's fine. It's almost can be 2,000 years, 5,000 years.
No. You see, you Muslims, you lie. When Yushikna is now, not tomorrow. Yushikna is almost in the corner, and now we have this. Okay, hold on. Listen, here we go. I just use Google Translation, and I will post the website. Everybody can open it, and you can open Google Translation, and you will see it doesn't say your hour. It doesn't say your day. It doesn't say anything. They ask him when the day of hour will happen. The day of hour. All the hadith and all the Quran, when they speak about taqumu as-sa'a, everybody knows right away this is about the day of judgment. This is not about anything else. When the hour, you see, look, let us read together. They come to him. Let me post even Google Translation. And you said, how I can trust your translation? Don't trust my translation. Read in Arabic. Don't you know your religion?
Yeah, I've had many people who know Arabic. And
okay, can you invite anyone who knows Arabic? He can read for us?
Let me wait. I think I can get someone.
Okay. That's wonderful.
The person in the audience, I think his name is, let me see.
Ask him to put his hand up. We will invite him. Make a request.
Okay, wait.
All right. This is the guy, Sojaj? Sojaj? Is that the guy?
No.
Okay.
No, wait. I can give a snipping tool of a screenshot of Google Translation. It's saying what I said.
False.
I have it right in front of me.
You are reading false translation, my friend. I'm showing you the Arabic.
But you just told me to use Google Translate like
okay,
a minute
here we
ago.
go. I'm using. Okay, read Google Translation. Give me the hadith you are reading. Here we go. Are you translating the same hadith I'm showing you?
I'm translating.
This is hadith number 2953.
2593.
Uh-huh.
I'm reading.
And this is hadith number 6167 al-Bukhari. This is 2953 in Muslim. This is the most authentic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that one.
So it doesn't say what you are saying. You are lying, my friend.
Wait, where can I send?
My friend, you are lying. Apologize. The hour, you see, when you say the hour, that is a definition. There's only one hour. There's only 1 hour. That is the day of judgment. As-Sa'ah. Everybody know that.
On the authority, I'm reading. So how do I send the Google Translate?
Yeah, what you are reading? Authority of who? What hadith you are reading?
The one that you said.
Okay, how come it's in front of me? I just use Google Translation. It doesn't say what you are saying.
Too. So
okay,
how can I send
I'm showing it in my screen. I'm showing it in my screen. People, they can take a screenshot for you and they can post it for you.
Okay, I'll send mine.
And Abni Abrima, etc. Okay. Okay. So it's in front of you. When the hour will come, guys, this is his, listen carefully. This is what he sent us himself. Not what I did. He is using Google Translation, not the page, the whole page. He just copy the text, right? All right. Does it say?
Speaking.
Does it say? Does it say the hour in front of you in the translation you send me? Will the hour come? Did they say when our hour will come? The translation you send me, the screenshot you send in the screen. When
the hour comes.
Yes, when the hour, exactly. They are not asking about their hour. What hour? They don't have an hour. All of them, they would die in one day.
Wait,
all of them they will die. All of them they will die. Listen. All those people they will die before this gate. Do your prophet? Do your prophet? Is it the Quran says nobody knows? Listen. Just to show you how you Muslim you lie. Isn't it the Quran says nobody knows when his hour will be? How come Muhammad now he knew? He's God. Only Allah knows.
Because of old age. But this guy.
No, not old age. What old age? Listen, who said that? Who said that they are even old? With them there is a kid, and nobody speak about their age, and nobody speak about when they die. It says here in front of you, the hour will come to you in that day. Until the hour comes. Do you see? Until the hour. This is what you post for me. You post it.
Can you speak to Hanbali who's right in the stage as well?
Sure. Okay. Let us take Hanbali. I will give you a vacation then. Come, Hanbali, come.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Okay, Hanbali. Read for us the hadith in Arabic, please.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So the question I wanted to ask you.
Don't ask a question. We gave you the microphone. We gave you the microphone. We gave you the microphone so you can read the hadith, expose your prophet.
I'll read this. I'll read the hadith. Wait a second.
Okay.
The question.
Read it. Read it before you ask me a question. Before you ask me a question, read it. Read it. Don't change topic. Read. Okay, read it.
We'll read it for a second. Wait a second. So what's the difference between محفوظة بالإضافة and محفوظة بالتبعية?
I don't know. I am not I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. Muslim, they knew everything. Read for me. Read for me the poo-poo. Read for me the poo-poo of your prophet. He claimed that the day of judgment will come before this kid he die. You see, you are a coward. You call me because you want to change the topic. You want to talk about something have nothing to do with our topic, and nobody even understand what you are saying. You are a donkey. So read. Don't be a coward. Your friend, he invited you because he thought you are a man.
He knows Arabic, but he doesn't even know the difference between محفوظة بالإضافة and
Let us see. Listen, Ya Jahil, you're a prophet, do not know even how to read his name, you coward son of Mut'ah. You are talking about ignorance? Do your prophet even know what you are talking about? Idafa, mahfuz, what is that? You're a prophet. If we put two words in the front of him, donkey and a mule and Muhammad, and we say, which one is your name, Muhammad? He will not know according to you. So you are coming to school us about Arabic language now, changing the topic? You know why? Because you are embarrassed and you are trying to get away from this. I will give you the mic again. Be a man. Please read that. We invited you here. The guy, he asked for your help. You're a brother in Allah. He asked you to come so you can read the hadith and correct me. Don't you know Arabic perfectly? Okay, read the hadith in Arabic and translate. Go.
You claim that you know Arabic. You claim that you know Arabic, but you don't know the difference.
Shut up, coward. I do not need to claim I speak Arabic better than your God Allah. And it's you who do not know Arabic. And if you know Arabic, why you are ashamed to read what we have in the screen? What's the problem? Do you know why? Because what we have in the screen is exactly what the Christian Prince is saying. Otherwise, you will jump on me. You see, Christian Prince, let me expose you. And you start reading the hadith right away. But you are doing everything you can to avoid reading the hadith, which expose your prophet. Your friend, he claimed he don't know Arabic. I said, okay, invite a person who speak Arabic. We invited you. What do? You don't want to read the hadith. Why? Because this hadith will make your prophet shish kebab. I will give you the microphone again, please, for the last time. Do you have the courage to read the hadith and translate for us? Go ahead.
Okay. You gonna let me talk now?
Sure, but read the hadith.
Oh, okay. So if I hear your dog, if you hear...
Here we go. Dog. Don't talk about dog. Isn't it Allah? He have a dog? According to Muhammad, he told his cousin, aren't you afraid that the dog of Allah will eat you? Your God Allah himself have a dog. And by the way, according to Islam, the dog is dirty and najis. So why Allah have a dog? And then when his cousin, he go to Yemen, Allah, he sent his dog and he ate him. What a silly, stupid story. So let us go back to Saint. He is smarter when he play game than this guy. Hey Saint, you play better game from all of you Muslims. You have no honesty. Why? So Saint, does it say in the translation you sent me, your translation, the one you sent me in Google, does it say the hour comes?
Yeah, it says right there.
Okay, does it say your hour come?
Yeah, it means the same thing in this context.
Shut up and get out of here, you coward liar. Guys mean the same thing. Lying. Shut up, you are a liar. There's a huge difference between, they did not ask him about our hour. They said when the hour will come. He is a prophet of God. They are asking him about the day of judgment. What our hour? If there's any human being knows when this guy would die and this guy would die, there are a group of people, not only one, not only two. He did not say your hour. If he say your hour, then maybe we can take it in. But there is no, the hour, the second you put the word, the L, this is al-ta'rif, L of definition. The second you put the before the word, that means this is unique. There's only one. This is why in Arabic, we don't see Muslims say Al-Muhammad. Why? Because there's many Muhammad. They are all over. You know, like Muhammad. Everybody is Muhammad. But there's only one. His name is Al-Masih. Why Al-Masih? Why there's Al? Because there's not many Masih. There's only one. Why there's Allah? Because there's only one. Allah. A-L is in Arabic as definition. A-L in Aramaic is a word meaning God. God, La. This is the name of your God. So they lie, they say, it's the same thing, when the fact it is not. So look what happened now. Abdul, he called me, claiming that the Messiah do not know the hour. Well, we have no problem with that, because simply he is the Son, and that is the job of the Father. We believe in the Trinity. Your God, he do not know the hour. Why? Is that because his Father did not tell him? Is that why? A Muslim, his name is Rahman, he is asking us to join a debate, but as you see, Muslim, they never debate. They lie. Potato. Debate? You Muslim debate? I mean, look, we show them in the front of them, it says the hour comes, and they say it's the same, this is your hour. This is the same? We show them that their God, Allah, he speak about the moon splitting, but is the moon really split? Since when? If the moon is split, that means the moon is already split. Did the Quran say Allah, he fixed it? No. Okay, Allah, he split the moon. Why? Because it's a day of judgment, brother. But nothing happened. In fact, this is a poetry Muhammad, he stole from Imru al-Qais. If we go and check the Imru al-Qais, just to show you Muhammad, the thief. He just changed a word. He's copying word by word. He's copying what? He's copying the poetry of the man word by word. This is Imru al-Qais poetry. You can find it in Google. Do you see the lines? All those lines, the whole sentence is taken as it is. You see, like, what is the black line under the sentence? Any sentence, you see a black line underneath of it? That is Muhammad taking it and put it exactly in the Quran. And look how many. It's endless. Exactly, word by word. Do you see it? So here in the top it says, دنت الساعة وانشق القمر عن غزال صاد قلبي ونفر أحور قد حرت في أوصافه ناعس الطرف بعينيه حور. You coward Muhammad, you are a thief. فرماني فتعاطى فعقر. All of this is a theft. The potato Muhammad is stealing poetry of someone wrote this poetry long before Muhammad. And he claimed that this is coming from God. However, by the way, there's a very easy way to prove that this is a fraud miracle. Why? Because in the same Quran, the same verses, the same chapter, Allah, he said, answering the Arab who asked Muhammad, how come you don't have a miracle? What? How come you don't have a miracle? He said to them, wait, and I am waiting. So if this is a miracle already happened, why the same chapter, many verses after saying, I will do, just wait. Hello? Mr. Hamza?
Hi.
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm all right. So what do you think about what we are talking? Did your prophet, he mentioned false prophecy about the day of judgment?
Not necessarily.
I like this word, not necessarily. What does that mean?
Not by necessity.
What does that mean? Either it is or it is not. So are you saying you are not sure if he was lying or not?
Not by necessity implies sureness that you are.
Yeah. So you are not sure if your prophet is a fraud or not. Okay, I got it.
So if we read John 20 and 17,
he came back to the same thing. You change your name, you come back with different name. You think that will make you? If we read it, John, we did read it already. You Muslim have only this John 17. That's it. With John 17,
20,
just go. We talk about Quran, they want to talk about the Bible. Do you know why? Because they are ashamed of their religion. Do you see what the name of the, Muslims cannot explain Islam. What the Muslims do? They call us and they say, read for me John 17. Read for me Mark. Explain Islam. Mark, read for me Mark. Explain Islam. Read for me Luke. Abdul. The title of our topic, Explain Islam. Do you want to explain Islam for us, or you cannot explain Islam? Just shut up. Potato. All of you are potatoes, coward. You're trying to change the topic because it's embarrassing. That's the whole reason. If we are talking about the Bible, I have, you have a reason to talk about it, right? But our program said the name, can Muslims explain Islam? Can the Muslims answer Islam with Islam? They call you, can you read John for me? Cowards. They have no shame. And they knew they cannot explain Islam. And now we get them busted that their prophet is a false prophet. I do not need to defend Jesus because your stupid Quran said the great things about Jesus. According to the Quran, Jesus is alive. According to your prophet, he will come as an absolute judge. Hakaman muqsitan. Oh, this is the name of Allah. Muqsit. One of the names of Allah is Muqsit. You know what Muqsit means? Absolute judgment of just. That is Jesus. So Jesus now is alive in Islam. Muhammad is dead. And there is no proof that Allah is alive. And there's no proof that Allah took Jesus up to heaven. That's false claim. I can't say I took Jesus up to heaven. They try to avoid the topic because simply it's an embarrassment. Their prophet is a false prophet. I do not need to defend Jesus to prove to you is God. The Quran confirmed that. The Quran confirmed that Jesus, he resurrects people from death. And then Muhammad, he stole the name of Jesus. What the name of Allah, resurrector? But isn't this what Jesus says? The Muslim, they call their God the truth. But isn't it Jesus, he said first, I am the truth. I am the life. I am the resurrector. Muhammad, he took the names, he gave them to Allah. If we ask this guy saint who came back now, how many resurrectors there is in Islam? Go ahead, saint. Allah. Go. I'm waiting for you to answer me about your prophet prophesying about the boy. Are you there? They go, they change their names, they come with the same topic, and they are trying to prove to you that Jesus is not God. But my friend, you can do your best. That will not prove anything because it's already in your Quran. Jesus is God. He is alive. Every human die. Every human in Islam, including your prophet. The cockroaches ate your prophet already. My Lord, the Messiah is alive. How you can explain that? My Lord, the Messiah have no father. Your father, your prophet father is a pagan man. His mother, she is pagan. And the Quran says, وَإِنَّمَا الْمُشْرِكُونَ نَجِسٌ. Those who they are mushrikeen, they are filthy, dirty. So you're a prophet based on your Quran. He is a son of filthy, dirty family. Your prophet insulted his parents. He called them filthy, dirty. You might say he don't mean it, but he forgot who is he. While in the Quran, Jesus is the resurrector. Jesus, he can create from the mud the bird. The Muslim, they say to you, Allah gave him that. Talk is cheap. How come Allah could not give Muhammad that? They asked Zakir Naik the same question about Jesus' miracle. He said, but the third, at the time of the third, science was very advanced. So Allah, he wanted to prove to them that he is more powerful. So he gave Jesus the ability of healing. What science, you donkey? Somebody told you that Jesus, he go around, he give them antibiotic? Somebody told you that Jesus, he go around and he give Advil? What science? And Muhammad came 600 after Jesus. So in the time of Jesus, it was more advanced from the time of Muhammad? Can we say now that science was more advanced 600 years ago? From now? Same time, what does this have to do with medicine? Was Jesus giving them medical solution like, you know, pills, take this 3 times a day? What's your problem? I cannot see. Okay, listen, you take this food, you drink camel urine 7 times a day, and you say, Inshallah, after that, you go to the bathroom, you shake your penis 7 times, and you mention the name of Allah, and then when you piss, look at the color. If you can see the color, that means you are not blind no more. We have a story of your prophet. A guy, he came to him and he told him, my brother is dying. Sorry, he's so sick, not dying. His stomach. The prophet, he, without asking him what is the problem, describe for me more, he said, tell him to drink honey. The guy came second time. He says, he's getting more sick. He said to him, I told you, tell him to drink honey. He said, yes, I did. He did. But he's getting more sick. He came third time and he said to him, prophet, he's getting really, really bad sick. He said, I told you to drink coffee. So the honey. So when he came to the last time, Muhammad, he screamed at him and he says, somebody pause the hadith, please. Your brother's stomach is lying and Allah told the truth. What? Your stomach is lying and Allah told the truth? Imagine you go to Jesus, you say, Jesus, I'm sick, I'm so dying. Jesus, he said to you, drink honey. You come back to Jesus, Jesus, I'm more sick now. Okay, drink honey. I told you, drink honey. And then you came to him third time and fourth time, and then Jesus, he said to you, your stomach is lying, you coward. Huh? Allah told the truth. Are you saying the medicine of Allah is not working? Allah told me. The guy, he never come back, and the Muslim, they say he was recovered. He never come back because his brother is dead. He screamed at him. Your brother's stomach is lying? Have you ever heard of such a statement? If you watch the video of Mufti Menk, he said, when Isa, he moved his hand, he just waved his hands on the crowd, everybody healed. He healed his thousands of people. This is what the Muslims believe. Just by waving his hand. That is Jesus. Muhammad himself, he used to faint every few seconds. Every few seconds. The hadith says, look at this and laugh. What is the hadith? I don't know why, and I don't know what's wrong with this browser. Each time I search for something, maybe I have bad cookies or something. I need to delete the cookies maybe. I don't know. It doesn't show. I use the same website for 1,000 times, if not a million. I know what's going on. Can somebody find for me about Muhammad fainting? I gave it to you many times. If somebody can, if you want, you can search for copy this sentence and search in the search engine in the website. For some reason, it's not coming with me. Copy it in Arabic and post it in the search engine of Sunnah.com. Okay, somebody found it. Thank you very much. No, not this one. No. We want about the hadith about Muhammad keep fainting non-stop. Non-stop. His God cannot heal him, and he is the prophet of Allah, and he is the most beloved person for Allah. Muhammad cannot even go to the bathroom. The hadith even says that they used to carry him to walk around. He cannot move. The hadith says that قَدْ هَجَرَ الرَّسُولُ, which means he lost his mind. He have dementia. What is the disease for old people when they start losing their memory? What they call it? Umar al-Khattab, he said, and the companions, they said, قَدْ هَجَرَ الرَّسُولُ. He became crazy. He lost his mind. He lost his conscience. He's not aware of what he's saying. That is the truth. So, Saint, are you going to do the same game, or is it the same when you said, or you are lying, that the hour is the same as your hour? Is it? Go ahead, Saint.
Hello.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
Your hour is the same as our?
There's 2 hours.
The hadith, does it say,
the final judgment.
The hadith, does it say your hour?
It says the hour, and we all have
exactly.
hours.
No, that's a lie. Go ahead. You see, I don't waste my time debating liars. Sorry. I'm not going to waste my time. Go. You Muslims have no dignity. And I say to you, you cannot debate a liar. If in Arabic is so clear, if they say to him, when our hour, then you can say they said when our hour. They said when the hour. When the hour. Not when our hour. Yeah, somebody posed the hadith in Arabic. Well, I have it in Arabic. I want it in the hadith in this stupid website, Sunnah.com. I don't know why it's not working with me. Let us see. Yeah, it doesn't appear for me. I don't know what happened to this website. It used to be a very good website. Oh, hold on. Somebody yesterday, he said, hold on. There's a website. Somebody mentioned it yesterday. I save it in my phone. Hold on. What was the name of the website? All right. I think we have a better solution. Amrayan.com. Okay, hold on. Let's try this one. Amrayan. It's the same thing, huh? You know, actually, those people, by the way, at the end, they leave Islam. You know why? Because they knew they are lying. They knew that they are lying. Let us try this one. Hold on. I found another website. for maybe we need to go to hadith. Hold on. Hadith. All right. Let us try now. Wonderful. Here we go. We found the website is functioning. Perfecto. Forget about sunnah.com. It was narrated. Let me see if I can post this link for you. I don't know if it's going to be so long for Discord. Let me know if you cannot see it. Zaheimer, yeah, Zaheimer. Can you see the link, guys? Or it's so long to go through? Are you able to see the link? So look like from now on, at least for now, I'm going to use this website. Do you see the link or no? All right. So if you open it, it's in Arabic and English. It was narrated that Salim, blah, 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 that the Messenger of Allah, he fainted when he was sick. The Prophet is sick. The Prophet is sick. And what's happening to him? He fainted. Okay. Then he woke up and he said, has the time for prayer come? They said, yes, yes. He said, okay, tell Bilal to call Adhan and tell Abu Bakr to tell them to lead the people for prayer. And then he fainted. The fainty Prophet. Then he woke up again. Okay. And he said, has the time for prayer come? Yeah, they said, yes, Prophet, yes. Okay, tell Bilal to call for Adhan and tell Abu Bakr to lead the prayer of people. And then he fainted. Like, what the heck? Is that a game hide and seek? This is your Prophet. This is your Prophet. Then he woke up and he said, has the time for prayer come? They said, yes. Tell Bilal for the people for prayer. Aisha, she could not take it no more. I mean, she have a crazy husband. Look what she said. Listen, listen. My father is a tender-hearted man. Hello? Huh? Keep asking him to go and lead the prayer. Ask somebody else. You idiot. Muhammad, he did not even listen to her. He fainted again before she finished the sentence. I mean, if you read this sentence, will not take even 10 seconds. Before she finished her sentence, Muhammad, then he fainted. The fainty Prophet. And the Abdul is coming to us to talk about the church father. It is you who follow every man in the world except your God. We don't follow anybody and anyone. Anyone. In case you do not know, Abdul, we have from the early churches people who they are heretic. Like as an example, there is someone he claimed that Jesus was created. We kicked him out of our churches. So don't come to me and try to be a philosopher and tell me. Same time, yes, everything Jesus he has is given to him from the Father. So the guy is not wrong. And everybody here knows what is that father, church father mean. It's meant simply the early churches, the early believers. You are just an idiot. So the Muslim, what they do, they go to our website and they say, look what he said, let us use it. Maybe this can be something. It doesn't work. Because at the end of the day, we will not go by understanding of an individual, but by the understanding of the church, which we as a Christians agree upon. As an example, the Muslim, they say that their prophet, he says, my people will not agree. The majority of them will not agree upon something is wrong. That's what Muhammad said. Correct? Do we have any Muhammadan? He is decent, not a liar. Your prophet, he prophesied the day of judgment. Your prophet, he claimed he knew how the baby is made. Every single claim your prophet he did say, it turned to be false. Every single one. Name one your prophet he claimed is not false. We have the proof, we have the reference. Any Muhammadan, he will not say to me the lies and the garbage he gave us. Anyone? It doesn't say that, CP. I'm not going to waste my time and make myself scream with someone he will lie. There's no point. If you want to join us, you have to be honest. You have to say the truth. I'm not asking you for more. I don't want you to say to me something, it's not there. But there's no point of someone lying, saying that the hour is the same as your hour. They came to him because he's a prophet. And it's a normal question, the same as they asked Jesus, when the hour will be. The same question exactly came to Jesus. And you Muslim is the one who mentioned it. When the hour will be. How come we Christian, he did not say, he is talking about your hour. You see how they, you see guys, do you see the difference between the Christian answers and the Muslim? The Muslim, they duct tape, they lie. The same exact question was given to Jesus. When the hour will be. Okay, we can now make it, manipulate the word and say, oh, he's not talking about the hour of the day of judgment. He was talking about their hours. But because we are Christians and we cannot lie, and this is not what the verses is saying. It is so clear, the Messiah, he made it clear. It is for my Father, not for me. They practice taqiyya, they practice tarwiyah, they practice all kinds of lies. All of this is just to defend their false religion. And what they do, they open a website made by atheists or by Muslims. They have a collection of verses and they ask you about it. But the second they ask them, like, do you notice this guy, he did not ask me about the Bible, he's asking me about the church father. Where he get this from? Who care about this church father anyway? Why is important? He's a student of a student of a student of a student. So? But because they are looking for something, they search the internet and they find articles. This guy he said, that guy he said, let us use it and see how we can. But they cannot say Jesus said. They try to manipulate the meaning of sentence someone said. I don't know what this guy he said, and I don't care what he said. For very clear reason, what he is saying is not what you are saying. Otherwise, he will not be considered Christian. If he is saying that Jesus, he know nothing. If he is saying Jesus, he have no power. If he is saying Jesus, if he said that, but he did not. But if he said that, he's not Christian. If he says Jesus is an angel, he's no Christian. If he says Jesus is a prophet, he is no Christian. A Christian person Is someone agree? You mentioned to me that this person is a student of John. Well, John, and this is John. If we open John right now, a student of John will say what John say. And there's no way he will disagree with his teacher. Correct? What John said?
The Gospel according to John, chapter 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him.
Through him.
And without him, nothing was made.
Nothing was made. I mean.
In him was life.
Life.
And the life was the light of men.
The light, yeah.
And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. This man came for a witness, to bear witness of the light.
Who is the light? Jesus.
That all through him might believe. He was not that light, but was sent to bear witness of that light. That was the true light, which gives light to every man coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made through him, and the world did not know him.
Do you see?
He came to his own, and his own did not receive him. But as many as received him, to them he gave the right to become children of God, to those who believe in his name, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. And the Word became flesh, and dwelt among us. And we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. John bore witness of him, and cried out, saying, This was he of whom I said, He who comes after me is preferred before me, for he was before me. And of his fullness we have all received, and grace for grace. For the law was given through Moses, but grace and truth came through Jesus Christ.
Amen.
No one has seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, who is in the bosom of the Father, he has declared him.
And they say to you,
now,
John. They say to you, go to John. The cowards, they say to us, go to John. When the first page of John announced Jesus as the creator, all life came by him and through him. He is the light. He is the word. He is the logos. He is the knowledge. He is the will. He is God. So whoever is a student of John, he will not dare to say anything against the gospel, otherwise he is no Christian. And do you notice how amazing when you listen to the Bible, when you listen to the Quran, the Muslim, they try to sing it, they make you someone have a nice voice to make you believe that this is a book of wisdom. But if you speak Arabic, you would die laughing. Hey, Dawa boy, how are you doing?
Of this.
So what do you think about your prophet keep fainting? Why is that?
I don't rely on hadiths.
Oh, you are a Quran only?
No, I just rely on hadiths that do not contradict the Quran.
So if there's a verse in the Quran that says the prophet he cannot faint.
He's the best example to mankind. Can we discuss?
Don't hold on. Wait. Why you jump? You're like a kangaroo. Okay, you said this is contradicted the Quran. You see, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, we have Ultimate for 2 days ago. He called me and I said, you're a prophet according to the Quran is the best of mankind. What ultimate fraud, guys, he said? Do you remember? Do you remember?
I didn't watch it.
No, not you. All of them. He shout, he scream, I spank you, ha, 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 ha. You know, coward. Every one of them, he give you different answer. Do you know this? This guy, he just said, Muhammad is the best of mankind. Okay, let us focus on the best of mankind. How he is the best of mankind, and the Muslim accused him of stealing an underwear.
It's in Quran?
No, in the Hadith.
Yeah, so if it's something that contradicts Quran, that he's best of mankind, then it's false hadith.
How that contradict the Quran? I don't understand.
Because if he's the best of mankind, then his people would
okay,
not.
Where in the Quran it says, I will do the same as ultimate fraud he did with me? Where in the Quran it says that Muhammad is the best of mankind in the Quran?
Okay, let me give you the words.
No problem. Thank you for doing that. I like that.
By the way, you're a Christian, right?
No, I am Hindu. Since I did read the cow chapter. I mean, you are talking to Christian Prince, who millions of people listen to him, and you are asking him, are you Christian Prince? I mean,
yeah,
so
but
what?
Did you read that?
Don't change the topic. Just give me the verse. Give me the verse. You are trying to find a solution, don't you? Give me the verse.
No.
Which verse saying Muhammad is the best of mankind?
Okay, give me a moment.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing my research. Give me a moment.
That's wonderful research. That's deep.
Okay, read 33:21.
Okay, read it for us. Go ahead. Go.
33:21.
Read it.
Okay, indeed, in the messenger of Allah, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you have a good example to follow for him who hopes in the meeting with Allah in the last day.
Where it says he is the best of mankind. It says he's a good example. I can say to anyone here, you're a good example of good person. You said to me, it says the best of mankind.
Another one for you.
Okay. No, hold on. We will stop here for a second. When Muhammad, he went to his own son, wife, and she was alone, Zainab, and he flirted with her, and he said, praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart flip for you. Was he the best of mankind?
So the story goes that they were already on the verge of divorce.
I don't care. So if a woman she is now is going to go, first of all, no, because the statement of divorce happened after Zayd, he heard that his father was there and he flirted with his wife. It says in the hadith, فَفَطِنَ Zayd. He got it. They are sleeping together. So he want to get rid of her before she brings shame to him. So he went to Muhammad.
I got the words for you.
No, don't change. We are here.
Well, I'm not changing. We were talking about...
Okay. We will go to the second verse. No problem. We go to the second verse. So, was Muhammad a good example for Muslims to follow? Do you go to your own son's house and flirt with the wife when the husband is not there?
Depends on the context.
Depend in the wife, maybe. If she have a short skirt, she have nice legs.
No,
is that what you're saying?
If they are having issues in their marriage and they're about to get divorced, and not flirt, but you can, if the woman is divorced, then yeah, you can marry her.
But she's not divorced. He came to the house of his own son, Abdul. She is in the house of the husband. She is not living with her parents. The husband, he went out. Your prophet came in. And you are saying to me now, depend. So you are saying to me that you Muslims, you have the right to go to the house of someone. She is a married woman. You are claiming she have issue with her husband. And because of that, I can fornicate with her.
No, not fornication. It says he got married.
No. It says fornication. Why? Because your prophet, he says fornication can be done by the eyes, by the mouth, by the hands, by the feet, by the private part. So when your prophet, he spoke to this woman, he fornicate with his eyes, he fornicate with his mouth, and we do not know what else. That's what the hadith is saying. But obviously, both of them, they are sleeping together, because the wife, instead of saying to him, shame on you, you are the father of my husband. What kind of a woman and what kind of a father? You go to your son's house and you flirt with the son's wife, and she is still in the house. And not only that, your father, your prophet, is a big fat hypocrite. When the man, he went to him and he told him after he heard the story, he came to him, he says, you know, father, I want to divorce her. She bad-mouthed me. She's a bad woman. Muhammad, he said to him, keep your wife, man. I mean, look at the coward. A second ago, he was in the house flirting with the wife. A second after, he told the husband, keep your wife, man. Isn't it?
If it happened the way you describe it, then yeah, it is wrong.
Well, read it, chapter 33, verse number 37. After.
Yes. First, let's go over the thing that you asked me. Then we will go there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I have the verse from Quran 68:4. It's talking about Prophet Muhammad, that you are truly a man of outstanding character.
Okay. Is that
so here we go.
So this is the character of a good man?
The way you describe it, if it happened that way, then yes, it is not a character of a good man.
I'm not the one who describe it. This is what your books says. This is what Aisha, she said. This is what your companion says. The Prophet companion said, not me.
Okay, give me the verse where, and let's read the tafsir of it.
All right, here we go. I will give it to you. Give me a second.
But do you believe in divine intervention?
Not in Allah intervention, because he cannot intervene. As you see, things happen against his will always. So is Allah divine intervention is the reason behind Muhammad fornicating with this woman?
He didn't fornicate, but let's see. Okay, give me the verse and let's read the hadith. Sorry, let's read the tafsir up. How did it actually happen?
All right. So if we go here, let us see. I will give you the link so you can open it. And we will use better link than the one we have before. All right. Let us see here. Where is the tafsir? All right. They have tafsir in Arabic. Okay. It says here.
Are you showing it on YouTube or sorry, Rumble?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go there. Hold on.
I can give you the link, no problem. All right. I will
okay,
post the,
I'm on Rumble.
I will post the link and I will show it on the screen. You can open it from your side. And if you want anyone who speaks Arabic, he can read it for you. Feel free if you don't know Arabic. I'm assuming you don't. You sound like an Indian. And I will use Google Translation now.
Pakistani.
Pakistani. You're Indian. Yeah, you're Indian. Your grandfather.
I'm originally Afghani, but okay.
Your grandfather was a Hindu, you know.
No. We are from Afghanistan.
Okay. So read with me here carefully. This is Tafsir al-Qurtubi, very number 14. And I will use Google Translation for those who do not know. And I post the link for everybody, guys. You can open it from your side. And you can use Google Translation. You have to use Google browser, remember, in order to use Google Translation.
Where's the link?
I posted already in the chat. Let me post it again. Here we go.
On Rumble. Okay, hold on.
Not in Rumble. I posted in. I will post it in Rumble. Okay, hold on. Let me go to Rumble and I post it.
It says Shia Library.
Doesn't matter.
Shia
This is
Online
Al-Qurtubi.
Library.
This is library. Doesn't matter. This is Al-Qurtubi. You're smart. You're super smart. Genius.
Okay. So do you have
Read with
tafsir?
me. Read with me. This is Al-Qurtubi. Here it says.
Okay. A fighter said?
His name Muqatil. This is Google translation. Muqatil means fighter, but this is his name.
The Prophet, may God's prayers and peace be upon him, married Zainab bint Jahsh to Zayd, and she stayed with him for a while. Then one day, peace be upon him, he came to Zayd asking for him, and he saw Zainab standing. She was white, beautiful, and powerful, and one of the most perfect women of Quraysh. He kissed her and said, kissed her?
Read.
He said he kissed her.
This is the stupid translation, but I will fix it. No problem. Continue reading. For sure, he did not kiss her. This guy, he fornicated with her. What kiss her? I mean, the guy, he was doing the boom boom. No problem. Come on, continue.
No, I mean that's wrong. Why would he kiss her? That's
Just continue.
Glory be to God, the converter of hearts. That's in bracket. So
okay, so this is what he said. He said to her, praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart flip for you. You said that if this is really what happened, this is wrong. But this is what happened. The husband was there, not there. Nobody complaining. There's no fight between the wife and the husband. And then, when the husband came, she told him about what his dad said. So Zayd, the hadith in Arabic says, فَفَطِنَ Zayd. So Zayd got it. He got it. They are sleeping together. The link could not open, guys. Okay, let me shorten it. Hold on.
It works for me. Do you have tafsir? What was it? Ibn Kathir?
You can open Ibn Kathir, no problem. But you know, Ibn Kathir, like you can open it, no problem. Open Ibn Kathir. Who cares? Does it make a different reading? I mean, all of them, you see, all those stories is coming from a source. So any tafsir, they are going to copy the same source, no matter what. Either they mention it or they hide it. So some tafsir, they mention the story. Some tafsir, they don't mention it. But the story is there. And as you see, this is Al-Qurtubi. This is not a joke.
Does it really say he kissed her?
No, it doesn't say he kissed her. No, really, no. This is the the Google translation is a stupid translation. In Arabic, it says, let me.
Okay, yeah, it sounds bad because it says, "O Messenger of God, give me permission to divorce her, for there is arrogance in her." So they were having issues. Here we go, saying there's arrogance in her.
No, this is after he learned. After he learned, she told him.
Me with her tongue.
She told him, and then it says, even Allah, He sent wind to lift the curtain so he can see her skin. It says here, when Zayd he came, she told him what his father he said. So he said, okay, he went to his dad right away and he said, okay, you know what, I want to divorce her. He just heard that his master, the one who have a massive army, he is coming to his house flirting with the wife. Obviously they are sleeping together. And the wife, she liked what she heard. She is not complaining. So it's obvious any man, he have a little dignity. He cannot go fight him. He cannot go crazy about him. He have one choice. That's it. He knew that now Muhammad coming to his house. So he better get rid of her. So he went to Muhammad. And look at the hypocrite Muhammad. He told him, keep your wife, man. Keep your wife.
Okay, Abu Yahya, I don't have answer to this. To me, it does sound.
All right, we will take Abu Yahya.
Yes, okay, Abu Yahya, can you answer this question? Does it sound
No.
moral
I wasn't
to you?
here for those. I wasn't here for that topic. I'm here for a different topic.
Abu Yahya, but help us. You speak Arabic, correct?
No.
You don't speak Arabic?
No.
So what do you think about? So what do you think about this? As long you join us already.
No. No. I joined just to talk about something else.
No problem. What do you think about it? You are a Muslim. You are talking about your prophet. Why you don't want to talk about it? What's the problem?
No. I want to talk about what you believe in, actually.
No, you see here. Do you see the name of this program? Muslims cannot explain Islam. They cannot answer Islam. So you Muslim, you talk to me. You call us to talk about what we believe. We are here to talk about your belief, but you want to talk about our belief. And now we found that your prophet
You
is.
can't also explain. One sec. You can't also explain how God can enter His own creation.
So
you can't also explain why there is three gods.
Okay, no problem. First of all, let me finish with Dawah guy, and I will be back with you. I will give you just give me 5 minutes. Is that okay?
No problem. I will.
All right, Dawah guy. So what do you think about your prophet now fornicating with the married women?
I mean, like I said, to me, it does sound immoral. I want to ask Abu Yahya, but he doesn't want to answer.
Because he's a coward, because he's ashamed of his prophet.
If the story is true, it does not sound like somebody who's moral. To my conscience, I do not think a moral person would approach his son's daughter-in-law, his daughter-in-law, and would look at her in,
and do you notice what he said? Dawah, do you see what he said? He said, "Praise be to Allah, the one who made my heart reflect." He blamed Allah for his lust. She's a married woman. Where does Abu Yahya go? Abu Yahya was excited. He's gone. The wind took him.
Yeah, if it happened the way it is stated in what we read, then yes, it sounds immoral. I will have to do a little bit of a study on it and see if it's collaborated between
Dawah. See, I'm showing you the proof from your books, from your Muslim website, from your library. I give you the page number. I give you the variant number, and then you say to me, I need to make a study. This is the study.
Because I do not, because the translator from Google is, I have a friend
Trust
of mine
me.
who speaks Arabic.
Okay, invite anyone who speaks Arabic right now.
It's 11 p.m. here. I gotta go.
In Discord, from those chat room in Discord, there's thousands of Muslims. Invite one.
Yeah, perhaps next time. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Where is Abu Yahya? Are you there, Abu Yahya? So Dawah, he was so excited, and now he is confused. He's a prophet, obviously, and look what it says. She was white. It doesn't say powerful, by the way. Translation is wrong. It says she was big and beautiful. In the old days, the trend for duty was different. So if you are a big size woman, that means you are healthy. Mamma mia. If you are skinny, you are not a perfect woman. No one will marry you. So the more meat you have, the more mamma mia mean. She's so yummy, so healthy, she can give a lot of babies. This is their understanding. When I was a kid, I don't know, like there is a song about that a woman, suppose she is so beautiful, but the camel could not carry her. And I was thinking, okay, she is so beautiful, but why the camel cannot carry her? The camel can carry a car. Camel is a very powerful animal. Can carry 300, 400, maybe 500, maybe kilograms. How in the world he could not carry this woman? They sing the song everywhere. And then I learned that they are saying that she is so beautiful, which means she's so fat, to the point the camel could not carry her. This is how pretty she is. Mamma mia! Where is Abu Yahya? Abu Yahya, he wanted to talk about how God can enter his creation. What happened to Abu Yahya? Are you there, Abu Yahya? No, I don't want to talk about this topic. I want to talk about other topic. You have 3 gods and how God create enter his creation. I bet you they don't know even what they are talking about. Any Muhammadan? How is people in Rumble doing? If there is any woman here, she is big and beautiful. Listen carefully. The Prophet of Allah is coming after you. He will go to your house and he will say, praise be to Allah. He made my heart flip for you. Flip, 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 flap. I mean, look at the shame. The Bible says clearly that this is a big shame. Big shame. The man Muhammad, he go to the house of his own son, not even a friend. When the husband is not there, and he use, you see, he not only he like her, like, oh, she is sexy and you know it. No, he spoke. Do you know what does that mean? He is delivering a message. He want to sleep with her. You don't speak to a woman, you say, man, my heart flip for, unless you are, right? Why you mention it? Let us say he got tempted. Let us say her ass is like a big screen TV. Oh, mama. 75-inch, 85-inch. Not LED, but OLD. Still, he is a prophet of God, and she is married to his own son, and he is in his house when the husband is not there. So he betrayed his own son. He betrayed the dignity of any man. And he is going to the house of his own son, announcing to her that he wants her. And then his God, he says to him, Muhammad, why are you doing that, man? I told you she will be yours, man. That's it. Take her, take her. And instead of saying to him, shame on you. Shame on you. Is Abu Yahya still in the bushes? Abu Yahya, how are you? Somebody is looking for you. Are you there? Abu Yahya was excited about how God can enter his creation. All right, we have somebody.
What's going on, ma'am?
Russia Defender?
Yes, ma. What's up?
So are you Russian? Hello? Why you muted yourself? This guy is Russia Defender. Hello? All right. Take a hike. I mean, he lost the war before he started. And they find me? Well, I ask you to talk. You refuse to talk. Okay, talk now. Go. I am muted you. Why you cannot talk? You are not muted. Russia Defender. He is afraid of a true Muslim? That's deep. What do you mean true Muslim? Do you shake your penis 3 times when you enter the bathroom? Do you make a prayer before you have intercourse with your wife? Do you do that? Do you enter with the left foot when you go to the bathroom? Do they put a piece of cotton in your anus when you die? That is a true Muslim. Come back, Mr. True Muslim. Come back. I want to see how true you are. Hello?
Yeah, Abu Qasim has his hand up.
How are you, Mr. Abu Qasim? It's the same person changing his names, isn't it? You spoke to me before, right, Abu Qasim?
Oh no, I'm not Abu Qasim. I'm saying he has his hand up in the chat.
Oh, sorry. This is you. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting old, I think.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hearing voices too. Abu Qasim, what is Abu Qasim? I didn't see him.
His name is Abu Yahya in the chat.
I don't see him asking for request to talk. Where is Abu Yahya in the chat? Abu Yahya, my friend, just put your make a request to talk. We will invite you. We are desperate to have you. Please. Come and defeat the Christians. Take beer. Don't take a beer now, later. I mean, I'm saying take beer, not take a beer. Are you there, Abu Yahya? I don't see him. You see, I'm thirsty for Abdul. I thought my friend here is a Abdul. That's my fault. This is my uncle. You know, my uncle, once he came, he found my dad, he have a fight with some group, you know, Arab, you know. So my uncle is so big, he's a giant. So he went inside their house, they have like a big yard. He took the column from the ground. The column, they put like the, what they call it, the tree, the grape tree. So they support the tree. He took it from the ground and he started smashing everybody in his way. He's so angry. When he's angry, he see nobody. And he saw my father in his way and he took him to... After he finished everybody, he saw his brother in the floor. He said, who did beat you? Tell me his name. He said, you. It's you. You cannot see even when you get angry. He took his brother in his way. Like, boof, 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 boof. Oh, boy. You're like, what? I did. You did, yeah. You did beat me twice. He said to him, and you're still alive? That was a miracle. Do we have any Muhammadan? Oh boy. Yeah, he's a friendly guy. He's the kind of a guy, he can carry his horse. They used to go in the mountains, and when they stuck in the snow, he left. I don't know what kind of a man he is. Oh boy. Anyway, healthy people, very healthy. Do we have any Abdul? Any Muhammadan? Abu Yahya. Abu Yahya, he want to know how God can enter his creation. So Abu Yahya, he think that his God cannot enter his creation. Do you know why? Because your God cannot be God. My God can do anything. Can your God enter his creation? No. See? If we go right now and we see unboxing video in YouTube, what they do? This one have, let's say TV. This one have Dolby. This one have HDR10. This one don't have HDR. Which one is better? The one who have more. The one who can do more. Correct? Not the one who can do less. So if your God cannot enter his creation, Abdul, that means your God is not capable to be God. All right, we have somebody. Hello? Quesos? Clay? Okay. Go ahead. Clay, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me? My bad.
I hear you.
How's it going?
Go ahead.
How's it going? All right, so what's the topic?
You don't know what topic? So why you are going to join to talk?
I'm here to cook.
You are here to cook?
Yeah.
You are a cook?
Yes, sir.
Are you a Muslim?
Alhamdulillah. I was here yesterday, man. Come on.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You said you are here to cook. Then let us cook together. What do you think?
Go ahead.
All right. So how Allah He cooked the universe?
So what's the topic? What's the subject?
You are the one who said I'm here to cook, so we start with the topic of cooking. How Allah He cooked the universe?
I don't understand that question.
Okay, I will make it simple for you. When Allah He created the universe, what is the first thing He cooked?
Created was the first thing He created?
The first thing He created. And what is the last thing He created?
First thing created was the qalam.
Okay, but this is okay. This is not mentioned in the Quran, right? This is the hadith.
No.
Okay, I'm talking about creating the word, not the qalam. The qalam is just to write the tablet because Allah's memory is short. So, what is the first Allah He created in the earth and the heaven, starting from whatever you want, heaven or earth? Which one, the first one Allah created, and which one is the last thing?
First thing, probably the water.
The first thing is the water?
Water.
Huh?
I'm not sure. I think it's the water.
Why you cannot help me? I mean, see, you are here to cook. I mean, in order to cook, the first thing you need is water. So is that what you came to your mind? Water because you need to cook? You have to give me an answer based in the Quran, not based on your cooking recipe now. What is the first thing Allah He created? And what is the last thing?
Yeah, we don't go just by the Quran. I'm not a Quranist.
No problem. So. Give me the answer. I don't care how you give me the answer. You know, give me the answer. What is the first thing He created, and what is the last thing He created?
Water.
Okay. What is the last thing He created?
I'm not sure.
Where it says the first thing He created was water?
Hadith.
Give me the hadith.
Okay, 1 second.
And are you sure the hadith says that?
So the hadith says, Allah existed eternally and nothing else existed with Him. He created al-arsh, placed it above water. Then He ordered the pen to write it in the Lawh al-Mahfuz, everything that would happen. Then Allah created heaven and earth.
So what is this is what book?
Bukhari. Let me get you the exact reference.
Can you give me the reference so we can be sure we are reading the same thing together?
Sure, 1 second. So Bukhari, volume 4, book 54.
Bukhari, volume 4, book
54, hadith 414.
Bukhari, hadith 414. Okay.
Correct.
All right. The book of Salah?
Book of creation.
Book of a creation.
4.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Book of a creation. All right. Read the hadith for us. I will put it in the screen.
Narrated Imran bin Hussein. I went to the Prophet and tied my she-camel at the gate. The people of Bani Tamim came to the Prophet, who said, "O Bani Tamim, accept the good tidings." They said twice, "You have given us the good tidings, now give us something." Then some Yemenis came to him and said, "Accept the good tidings, O people of Yemen," for Bani Tamim refused them. They said, "We accept, O Allah's apostle. We have come to ask you about this matter, i.e. the start of the creation." He said, "First of all, there was nothing but Allah, and then He created His throne. His throne was above the water, and He wrote everything in the book and created the heavens and the earth." Then a man shouted, "O Ibn Hussein, your she-camel has gone away." So I went away and could not see the she-camel because of the mirage. By Allah, I wished I had left that she-camel and not the gathering.
This is the most funny thing. What does that mean? What she-camel? What mirage? What does that mean? You're asking him about the creation. Why he's talking about she-camel? What?
So it's the Sahabi who's narrating the hadith. He's telling this is what he heard, and then his she-camel got away, so he had to leave the gathering.
Okay. So now listen carefully. So now, are you sure? I want you to give me a definite answer. Are you sure that the first thing Allah created is the water?
Allahu Alam, but yes.
Can you do some search before you give me the answer, if you don't mind? Can you do some search? I will give you 5 minutes. What do you think? Because I don't want you to give me an answer which is silly and stupid, and I don't want to take advantage of you. You know, so I'm giving you time. Mute yourself. Take your time. Is that fair, guys? I'm giving you all the time you need to go in Google and search which one Allah created first and which one Allah created last. Bring me the very accurate answer, the best you can come with, and I will be here waiting for you. See, guys, how nice I am with the Muslims? I try to help them. Because he might say something now, and then I take advantage of what he's not sure, you know, but he confirmed it's water already. I can take advantage of that and say, see, no. So I'm giving him a chance to go and search. There's a billion website made by Muslims. And there is no way he will not find the answer. Go ahead.
No, but the hadith is the answer.
So you are sure it's water now?
Yeah.
All right. I like that. Sounds like a horse for me. That's wonderful. So now we go to the Quran and let us see what the Quran says. The Quran says the opposite. That the first thing Allah He created, what is in the earth. First, chapter 2, verse number 29. And now you can make the voice of the horse if you want. Yeah. Go ahead.
You said 149?
Chapter 2, verse number 29.
He is the one who created everything in the earth for you. Then he turned toward the heaven, forming it into 7 heavens, perfected. Yeah, so it doesn't say the first thing was created is the earth.
No, it's speaking about what Allah created. The first thing He created was the earth. The hadith you gave me, it's about Allah throne above the water. But there was no earth, right?
Yeah, so it's not the water like on the planet Earth, not the ocean.
All right.
The water.
So you are saying there is a water other than this water, and Allah's throne is above that water, right? Yeah, I like that. Okay, then let us go to the Quran, because there's another verse saying where the water coming from and what is the stage of making the water.
Repeat what you just said. I'm sorry.
The Quran in chapter 79 speak about when the water was created. Chapter 79, if you read from verse number 26, 27, 28, 29, until you arrive to verse number 31, it says, and then أخرج ماءها ومرعاها. So the water created way long after.
So that's water on earth. It's not the same. Like the ocean.
Let us go back to the hadith you gave me, because it is horrible, and now you will deny what you said. You said that this hadith is speaking about Allah created the water. Can you show me where the water it says it was created in the hadith?
Oh, I got you. So since the hadith says He put the throne above the water, that implies that the water is there already.
So it's not created by Allah?
No, of course He created it.
No, because the question was, what is the first thing Allah created?
Yeah, so the hadith says there's nothing in existence except for Allah.
Yeah, nothing exists except this and this. Except this and this. So the creation of the water have nothing to do with Allah, because the water is already exist, and he agreed. The question is, what is the first thing is created? The first thing. So if the water, if Allah is giving Muhammad the answer, he should say the first thing, I created the water, I created then my throne, and then I created this and that. No. He says nothing was there. Nothing. Except Allah's throne was above the water. He did not say create the water. So here you see that your prophet, he have a low IQ, and he got himself busted, because based on this, the water never created by Allah. It was there.
It's a presupposition. Like it should be obvious that since Allah is the creator,
no,
the water.
You see, the question is so clear. What is the first thing? What is the first thing? Do you know how to read?
Yeah, I said the water.
Okay. What is the first thing? Did he say the first thing was water?
No, he said he created the. He didn't say what was the first thing created. They asked about the creation.
No. This is the hadith you gave me. It says, the first of all, there was nothing but Allah. And then he created his throne, and his throne was over the water. It doesn't say he created the water nowhere. You want to make the horse sound again? He's gone. Our horse is gone. Al-Burak, he fly. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. This is what he made for me. Sure, I'm sure. I said to him, are you sure? I'm sure. What the heck? He scared the hell of me. I said, this horse is going to hit me in the stomach with his feet. And he's a cook. Oh boy, he is going to cook Christian Prince. Christian Prince is going to become soup in a few minutes. Soup, soup, soup. I will make you soup, CP. Okay, can I borrow like some spice, salt, please, you know, have mercy on me. Can I live for one more day? Soup, soup. He's a cook. Didn't know even how Allah, he cooked this heaven and earth. Because the Quran is a messed up book. This is how silly, stupid this religion is. Here you see the lack of the intellect and the intelligence of the so-called Muhammad. And instead of saying the first thing was this and that, look what he said. He made poo-poo. He made a big poo-poo. Are you guys having a good time? Are we? People in Ramble, they are not inviting people. I don't know. Why you guys are not inviting people? Why we have only a Ramble, only 700 something? Where is everybody? I noticed that the number is big only in the weekend. Maybe I should come in there in the weekend. You guys don't like my work, don't you? You are not enjoying CP being cooked? Huh? The Muslims are coming here to cook me, man. A bunch of ignorant. They have no idea what is their religion is about. Oh boy, do we have any Abdul in Discord? This guy was so excited. He's a horse. Every hadith Muhammad, he says, every statement contradicts the other statement, because this guy is a false man. He don't remember what he said yesterday. So you tell him to repeat the story twice. He cannot repeat the story twice. Why? Because he's a liar. He's a fraud. will invite Indonesian to come here. Orang, a lot of Indonesian. Invite all the Indonesian. Ustaz Indonesian. Orang, Ustaz. All of them are welcome. What is the local time in Indonesia right now? I'm going to move to Indonesia because I like orange. Look like it's a very major word in Indonesia. You go to the Quran, you see orang. I was saying, like, what is that, man? It must be something very important. It is 11:31 a.m. in Indonesia. So how Allah will come in the third part of the night to Indonesia now, huh? All right. I hope people are learning how to refute those liars. You see, not all Muslims are the same. There is some of them, they have little decency. It's different, like from person to person for sure. But the majority, they always lie when it's come to defend their religion. They love to lie. And that's why I'm here to teach you not how to debate them, no, because we cannot debate liars. You cannot. Nobody can debate liar. Imagine you go to court and everybody in the court is allowed to lie as much as they want. And they take an oath and they get away with their crimes. That's what they do. So they always try to fool the Christians, and they fabricate things is not there, and they look for things just to discredit Jesus and to make him nobody. Islam is Antichrist. There's no question about it. It's not that Islam is not the Antichrist. The Antichrist is a person. Islam is an Antichrist. What the Bible says: whoever denies the Son and the Father, he's what? He is Antichrist. So if there is a filthy fake priest, he says to you the Muslim believe in the same God, he is no Christian. How we can prove it? The Bible. And what the Bible says, whoever bring other than the scriptures, let him be cursed. So when a priest, he say that the God of the Muhammad, who is an Antichrist, is the same as our God, he is bringing other than these scriptures, he is cursed. Correct? And those people not to go to their churches. If you go, you have to expose them. If you go, then you have to go for a purpose, to expose them. You cannot worship with such a man, because he just acknowledged the pagan God of Muhammad. He did not say, okay, I'm going to use the word Allah. Maybe he did not know. Or maybe he's an Arab, he grew up in the Middle East, they use the word Allah. No. He acknowledged that the God of the Muslims is the same God of the Christians. So clearly, he is Antichrist. Islam, the first thing about Islam is to deny the Father, the Son, which means what? Which means Jesus is nobody. So Muhammad, he made him just a prophet. He came just to prepare for me. He's nobody. For Muhammad, Jesus is someone is cleaning the floor for him before he come. And not only that, he did not do a good job. Do you see how evil Muhammad is? Do we have any ustad from Indonesia? Any ustad from Indonesia? No Indonesian Ustad? I challenge the Indonesian Ustads, not only, I mean, because those Ustads are priceless in Indonesia. They charge $5,000, what his name, Abdul Samud, $5,000 to make a speech. Guys, do you know how much you should pay me? How many hours I stay here every day for free? You guys don't even bring me coffee. Shame on you. Nobody make me tea. It's almost middle of the night. Abdul Sumad, Sumad, $5,000, man, to make a speech? What the heck? Listen. I'm going to dress like Ustads, and I go to Indonesia, and we will split the money 50-50. $5,000 for a speech, and people there, they will love I will make them die laughing at Muhammad. Imagine how much money, and then we split 50-50. Who want to invite me? 50-50. Muhammad Christian Prince ZB Ustad. I like this name, man. That's like, wow. Muhammad Christian Prince Ustad. Does this name ring a bell for you, brother? No. There's a guy, his name is a Christian Prince. He wrote many books against Islam, but there's no way this is the same guy. He just said Ustad. Any Muhammadan? Mayday. I think Abu Yahya is gone with the wind, and he is washing dishes right now. And the other guy is a cook, and now he is cooking. He came to cook, he became a cookie. How Allah have 3 daughters, or a daughter without a girlfriend? Yeah, well, the Arab, they believe obviously that Allah have 3 daughters. Actually, even Muhammad, he believe Allah have 3 daughters, to the point, go search right now in Google for the expedition of Khalid ibn al-Walid. Expedition. And you will see how Muhammad, he sent Khalid to kill the daughter of Allah. And according to them, he killed her. So, based on this story, Allah have 3 daughters for real. Otherwise, how Muhammad, he killed her? Go search right away for it. I gave you the name. Just type the expedition of Khalid al-Walid. You can type next to it, killing the daughter of Allah, if you want. And you will find the story. Actually, the video was about 5,000 Quran. Recite a reader. I'm a Christian. No. I saw the article. The article about, it's not a video. What video? The article about Abdul Samud, he got $5,000 payment. And I made a video about it. If you're Indonesian, you can search it. What 5,000 Quran? Don't mix things up. And the article written by Indonesians. And just to be, let's say, fair, There's many who they claim to be Christian, they do the same. Right? But they are false Christians. Many times when I go to do seminars, they say to me, how much you charge? I said, charge for what? I said, for the seminar. I said, why you want to charge? I mean, if you want to help with the airplane and the hotel, okay. But charge for what? I'm not going there to make money. But yes, it's true. There's a lot of false people, including between us. Actually, there's one of you, he invited me to Texas. And then when I went to the airport, I paid for my ticket, round the trip. But by mistake, I don't know how this mistake happened, the return ticket, it was for a month after. Maybe my browser, saved a wrong address or something, or I was searching and I did not notice. So when I went to go back, they told me your ticket is not today, it's next month. Oh no, I want to go now. They said you have to pay. The poor guy, this guy, very wonderful. Actually, he's actually from Pakistan. I don't know if he's listening. He paid for that from his pocket. He covered the cost. Yeah. Very nice guy. I went to his house. I met his family. Very nice people. Actually, when I went to the airport, they have flowers for me. We are Arab. We don't use a flower. I was like, what? We will make salad now? We will eat it? What? What is flower for? So they have a very nice reception for me, and he have a nice brother with him. Yeah. Do we have any Muhammadan? Yeah, if I get engaged, I will never buy a flower for my fiancée. She will make a salad with it. We are Arab. What flower? What, she will say, what? Where is the tomato? Flowers, You go to some countries, women, you have to give them flower everywhere. You see, you go to Ukraine, everybody buying flower. I said, what's wrong with those Ukrainians? They eat flower every day? Something fishy here. But yeah, it looked like a tradition, But for us, for me, I never bought a flower all my life. Never. Not even single once. What we would do with it? Flower? I buy ammunition, guns, What flowers? Yeah. Any Abdul? Now, how many people they are watching here in this call? It says here, audience 109. Is that correct? The number should be way bigger, right? Is that the total number of people that are here, or I don't know? In the whole server? Yeah. It's okay. Maybe because I'm coming every day, maybe I should slow down. Actually, my voice is tired, I'm really tired now. I can speak only for the coming 24 hours. No, nothing more, sorry. My voice is so tired now. That's it, 24 hours. Actually, once I opened the chat room, this was a Paltalk. And at that time, I was really, I was so... I came to this program called Paltalk, and I found there's many people, they are saying they converted to Islam. I was so angry. What the heck? Stupid religion, those stupid people, they convert to Islam. So I start opening my chat room every day for many, many, many hours. To the point once, I came Friday from work. I hang up. I spend the whole night Friday, and then I spend the whole day Saturday until almost I cannot. Sure, I go to the bathroom and come back, you know, like for a few minutes. But I spent almost 2 days. Even my eyes is closing, like, what guys? What we were talking about? You know. Yeah. But we were able to do a great job. Every single person who converted to Islam in Paltalk left Islam, and I made many Muslim admins who they are born Muslims leave Islam. And then the Muslim, they start accusing me that I am giving them money. As an example, once I entered a Muslim chat room, and they said to me, Christian Prince, we got you busted. I said, why? How? He said, we have a recording for you. We are going to expose you. I said, oh, we play it. Let us hear it. And they play my voice saying, bring me one Muslim, I give you 5 hamburgers. I was joking, you know. So they play my audio saying, bring me one Muslim, I will give you 5 hamburgers. So I said, what's the problem with that? He said, this is why they are leaving Islam. So I took the microphone. So I said, Abdul, are you saying you Muslims are willing to exchange your God for the sake of 5 hamburgers? The second he noticed how stupid they are, he said, give him a dot, take the microphone, brother, take the microphone, take the microphone. I mean, this is how stupid. Supposedly they're exposing me now. Christian Prince, he's giving 5 hamburgers for people to leave Islam. Brother, Allahu Akbar. 5 hamburgers. I mean, and the poor me, hardly I was a student working, and I work. I open my chat. At night, I go to school. I mean, I have no time for anything. Hardly I can pay for my tuitions. And then they accuse me I'm giving 5 hamburgers. And this is why people are leaving Islam. They are low IQ, they are so slow, and they are no match. 5 hamburger. There's a guy, he was he called himself what? Muslim programmer. Once he came to me, this guy, he hate me. Obviously, he's an engineer in programming, and he always threat me. He want to hack me. He want to etc. Christian Prince, you don't know you are talking to, you know. And then one day he came and he said, Christian Prince, give me $300. I said, why? I said, because of you, I left Islam, and they're accusing me that you bought me shoes. The guy, he posted a picture of himself wearing new shoes. And they accuse him that the shoes he bought, it is given to him the money from a Christian Prince, and this is why he left Islam. So the guy, he hated me for many years, and then he decided to leave Islam because of me. And suddenly now he wanted $300 from me. And until now he chased me. I can assure you, if you see me in the internet now, he will say, give me $300. They said they accuse me because of you of $300 shoes, you know. At least make it happen. Yeah, they cannot believe. I mean, you see, because Muhammad, he paid Bani Umayyah, he paid Abu Sufyan, he paid all those people money to convert to Islam. If you go in the Quran, it says Al-Mu'allafa Qulubahum. If you read, what does that mean? Those who their heart is in decline to the religion, they don't want Islam. So what Muhammad, he claimed that Allah told him that those people who don't want to convert to Islam, they don't like Islam, but they like money. Pay them. You need them. And this is a family of criminals. And later they killed his grandsons. See how stupid he is? He bought them, yes, but they are criminals. They are gang. Chapter 9, verse number 60. The money from the booty, after you give the 5th to Muhammad, the 5th to Allah, then you use some of the money to attract the heart of those who they are inclined toward Islam. Do you see it? and to free the one who they are captured with the enemy. Exchange, like let us buy them from them. All right. I think we have enough for today. And I will try to come in different times, so people who they are in Asia, they can join us, people who they are in Indonesia or in Europe, or to give a chance to everybody to be with us. So I will post in Rumble. So I might go tomorrow, maybe afternoon my time here. Maybe I go at night, maybe I go in the morning. Why? Because we try to bring as many as we can and give them a chance to witness. And if you want to hear all the conversation happen here today, it is recorded in Rumble. This is why I think it's good for you if you subscribe in Rumble, because you can always go back to the videos. Any conversation happen here, it's already like a Discord here. There's no recording. We finish, we are gone. But in Rumble you will hear all the conversation. All right. Yeah, it's time for me to go to do second breastfeeding for the. I'm angry. I feel like sometimes like an infant. So beautiful to be a Muslim. You go to a woman, you say to her, "Suckle me for the sake of Allah." She said to you, "Your wish is granted. You want to start with the left boob or the right boob?" And then you will get confused. This is why I have a cross eyes, by the way. Because when I look at the boobs, I go really like crazy eyes, like cross eyes. And I get confused, which one, the left one, the right one, which one? And then I say, tutu, mutu, tutu, butu, through, to, put, like this is a game, like when we were kids, like to choose which one. And then after you do all, and then you look, the right one is bigger, I think. Start with the right, no, the left one. But you should not be left. I mean, we are not right, we are not left. The lefty, no way, I will start with the right one. That's not right. This is why it's called right, man. You have to start with the right one. But then you say to yourself, but which one is the right? Because if she changed her direction, the right one will become my left. What the heck? So which one is the right? Things is getting more confusing. I don't know what to do. And what if you look at her in the mirror? That is going to make it even more confusing. Which one is the right boob? Which one is the left one? So it's not easy. It's not easy, brother. It's so complicated. May Allah bless you all with testicles, big testicles, and women boobs, and breastfeeding for adults. And the guy yesterday, he was like, so what? Allah allow it. So what? That's the big deal. All right. All right, it's time for me to go. I want to say thank you all for being here, and we pray to the Lord that more people will learn, and more people will see, and more people will know. And as the Lord, he says, read the books and find the truth, and the truth will set you free. Thank you. God bless you, and see you soon.